On the Tomahawk Talk, the Bourne Braves fell to the YD Red Sox yesterday for the third time this season, 2-0. But they're back at Gov Fuller Field today, and the last time that they played the Falmouth Commodores at the Commodores' home, it was a much better turnaround for the Bravos. We're going to be speaking with Bourne Braves beat reporter Nate Laird. I get an interview with pitching coach Leaf Bigelow, and much more. It's the Tomahawk Talk, and it starts right now.
Left field, back on it, the left fielder approaches, it drops before the wall, Cooney scores, shifts it from third, around, touches home, and the Bourne Braves have the lead!
Welcome into the Tomahawk Talk as the Bourne Braves are set to play the Falmouth Commodores here at Gov Fuller Field. I'm your host, Kaydence, Kilhof, joined by Devon, Jarvis, and Kasey, Kazliner. Guys, the Braves with a rough loss yesterday, but before then, we're coming off a 4-game win streak.
Yeah, it's a frustrating one for sure for Bourne, one they would like to have played the full 9 innings of, but again, you have to bounce back, and you lose once more to the best team in the Cape Cod Baseball League, better than losing to anybody else, and you still have those 4 wins in a row. You're 4-1 in your last 5, a real chance to still carry momentum here now that the dust has settled after the MLB draft roster turnover. And by the way, 2 Bourne Braves already taken in the first round of MLB's first round draft in Justin LeBron and Logan Hughes to the Reds and Astros respectively. Congratulations to them.
Yeah, definitely a big day for baseball and a big day for the Braves to potentially bounce back. I think there was a sense in the dugout after last night's game that they felt a little bit cheated. I mean, you only score, rather you get shut out, but you have 2 hits in that game. You get shut out for the first time this season, and you're not even able to play a 9th inning. I think it's a little bit of a sinking feeling if you're Scott Landers and the Bourne Braves. It gives you an opportunity to go up against a team that you've undefeated against this season and you want to separate from in the West.
But coming into yesterday's game, YD had only lost 2 games on the season. Their current record now is 19-2. And prior to the matchup, I heard Rustin Rigdon say, how does the team in summer ball even win that many games? But let's recap last night's win for the Red Sox. In YD's very first at-bat of the day, Dante Vacchini drills one past the fence, and just like that, the Red Sox get the early lead. But when you put the teams with the 2 best pitching staffs against each other, you're typically going to get a low-scoring game, and that's exactly what happened. Even though the Red Sox start to find a groove, and after Phoenix Call walks to load the bases, Reed Howard then comes out there, and he gets the free pass to push a runner home, and YD is up by 2. For a second there, Bourne couldn't tally a hit, but eventually in the 6th, Cooper Williams comes out and notches his first double of the season, and that sparked something for newcomer Paul Vasquez, who got his first hit of the season, but neither runners could make it home. Bourne gets a couple more stabs at snagging the lead, but before it can, the umps get together to chat about the weather and eventually call the game due to lightning, with the Red Sox topping the Braves 2-0 for their 19th win of the season. Things started to click for Paul Vasquez yesterday. His first hit of his Braves career was that double, and he told me things just weren't clicking for him in his first game against Orleans, but he's happy to be here, and he's happy to get these reps here on Cape Cod. There's no other place he'd rather be, Devon.
Yeah, I think for a lot of these guys, it takes time to get adjusted to the wood bat, and for Paul Vasquez specifically, when you go for 4 with 4 strikeouts, and to see what he had done at Oregon State, clearly something was off for him that day. Sometimes you're just getting used to the level of pitching here on Cape Cod. Kasey a big culprit of those strikeouts. On top of that, a heavier bat with the wood bat. It takes some time, and clearly we saw a little bit of an upgrade for Paul Vasquez yesterday, and I think for even Cooper Williams too, he's coming into his own as a player as well. Had the other double for the Bourne Braves, the other hit, and you see these guys coming through in a little bit bigger of moments. It's great to see them settle in quickly, and for Bourne, they're going to need that now down the stretch with the playoffs coming very soon.
Yeah, I had a chance to watch Paul Vasquez quite a bit this past season at Oregon State, and he's a streaky contact hitter. He's a guy that navigates the ebbs and flows of a season pretty well, and when he gets hot, he is on. So you want to see him try to build a hit streak out of the hit he got yesterday, but also, again, like you said, adjust to that contact ability he has. He's not going to hit you 20 home runs in a season, but he is going to get those extra base hits, ability to hit it the opposite way as well. So I'm excited for what's to come for Paul Vasquez.
In case you said it, Paul Vasquez starting to get hot so early on into his Bourne career, but the Braves are trying to get back in the win column today after the loss to YD, but Falmouth didn't even play a game yesterday.
Yeah, they played a few innings, but the game was not registered as a full game. They'll actually make up that game on Monday. They were down 3-0 though as the game went on a halt against Wareham. And Falmouth is such an interesting team because they score 9 runs one night and then get shut out the other night. Very inconsistent offense, and that's been miring this season.
So between both of these teams, Bourne and Falmouth are both pretty inconsistent. So what's the key to Bourne's victory today, and how can they become more consistent?
I think they just got to channel in what we saw in the 4-game win streak. This was a team that found a lot of success through their pitching staff. We saw it right here at Gov Fuller Field. 4 pitchers combined for no-hit baseball with Austin Musso on the mound today. You have a great opportunity to go out there and replicate that type of performance. Maybe you won't get it again. Of course, it was the first one in 4 years, so it's not going to happen one week after another. But for Bourne, they've got to find both performance on the offensive and defensive side of the baseball. The offense was down yesterday, of course, only having 2 hits total, and your stars didn't show out. You got to have them come out here and perform. Andrew Costello, once again, a little bit of a dry streak recently, a chance for him to get going against a Falmouth team that has the worst pitching staff in the Cape Cod Baseball League.
Yeah, and I think the biggest thing with him, too, is he doesn't have to catch right now. There's been some reinforcements. We've saw, Berkeley maybe a suit up. Rice Estep's obviously great behind the dish. He's a guy, and Andrew Costello has been a little bit banged up. Good to see him get outfield reps before he goes back to school. But again, you'd like to see that bat just heat up a little bit more.
The Braves and the Commodores go head-to-head very soon, but coming up on the pregame Tomahawk Talk, we're going to be speaking with field manager Scott Landers. I'll be talking to pitching coach Leif Bigelow and Bourne Braves beat reporter Nate Laird. We'll be right back.
If you're a Massachusetts resident and don't have a bachelor's, you could be attending 4Cs for free, all while preparing for careers that actually move you forward. Aviation maintenance, nursing, dental, funeral service, we've got it all. capecod.edu/free.
Heading to Nantucket this summer? Skip the traffic and take to the skies with Cape Air. With convenient flights from Norwood to Nantucket, you can start your vacation sooner without the hassle of traffic. That way you spend more time relaxing and less time getting there. Experience the Cape Air difference and book your next flight today at capeair.com. Let Cape Air be your wings in the Northeast.
Ahead of Game 23 between the Bourne Braves and the Falmouth Commodores, it's more on the pregame Tomahawk Talk. Devon Jarvis joined by skipper for the Bourne Braves and Scott Landers. Skip, a frustrating one yesterday. The offense wasn't there, but the 9 innings weren't able to be fully played. How do you think you and the team responded to a game that could have been in your grasp if the whole thing was played?
Yeah, it's in the umpires. They dictate it, and we just got to move on. We can't do anything about it, and we just got to come back today with hopefully a win.
Overall, this is a team that comes off the 4-game win streak into that loss yesterday against the YD Red Sox. It was a frustrating one with the offense lack being there, but pitching, once again, pitches well. What did you make overall of the positives from that game?
Yeah, we pitched well. They pitched better than we did, and we just got to get back on track with our offense today. YD's got the best ERA in the league, and it showed yesterday.
Today, it's the Falmouth Commodores. Last time you were here at Gov Fuller Field, 4 runs on offense, but more spectacularly, a no-hitter defensively with your pitching staff. How do you try and replicate something like that maybe won't be as easy to do, but you want to inspire guys to strive for it?
Hopefully we can duplicate it,
yeah.
But it's probably not likely. But we got to do the same thing we did and attack like we did the other day, and hopefully eliminate the walks and play good defense.
He gave the ball to Austin Musso. Last time out for him in relief, 4 innings scoreless. Talk to you. You said his next step is going to be as a starter. How does he translate his talents as a reliever here as a starter today?
He started a little bit at school, so he's used to it, and he just has to do the same thing he did last time. Control all of his pitches and get ahead and put guys away.
Quite a few All-Stars announced today as your team represents 8 All-Stars, as well as you being the manager for the West. What type of honor is that for you first specifically?
For me, it's just, we won the conference or the division last year. But for these guys, I'm extremely excited for them and what they've accomplished this summer. It was All-Star pick today. It's draft time, so there's a lot of exciting time going on this weekend in college baseball.
You talk about the draft. Already 2 former Bourne Braves selected in the first round. First, Logan Hughes. He gets selected to the Astros. He was here for quite a long time last summer. What stands out as a guy like him, and who are the Astros getting?
He can really hit. He can really, really hit, and he's got really good strike zone awareness and discipline that I think will take him to the next level. Possibly, for a power hitter like he is, it's off the charts.
On the other side, you got a guy in Justin LeBron heading to Cincinnati with the Reds. Only played 2 games here, but heading in here, he was an exceptional talent, a very high ceiling player. Who are the Reds getting?
5-tool player. Yeah, he wasn't here for very long, but ultimately he was a great kid while he was here, and he's got a lot of talent. Hopefully he can put that forward, for his next step.
Well, Skip, thank you very much. First pitch coming up at...
Thank you to Devon and Scott Landers. I'm now joined by Bourne Braves beat reporter Nate Laird. Nate, Austin Musso making his first start of the season. How he's been all... Thanks so much to Devon and Scott Landers. I'm now joined by the Bourne Braves beat reporter Nate Laird. Nate, Austin Musso making his very first start of the season. How's he been all summer long?
Yeah, one of the best arms out of the bullpen is coming in to start for the Braves today. He's been a go-to reliever. He's thrown 11 2/3 innings this season, over 4 appearances, has a 2.31 ERA. He's really been the long arm to go to for field manager Scott Landers, so it makes sense that he'd move to a starting role today.
Musso, a very strong arm, but so is this entire Braves pitching staff, who actually pitched a no-hitter at Guff Fuller Field last week against the Commodores, but who's on the bump for Falmouth?
Yeah, righty Colby Putnam is making his second appearance and first start for the Commodores. Relatively new arm for them. Has thrown 2 1/3 innings over 1 appearance this season. Didn't allow a run in that one. This is a guy that really hasn't thrown many innings at all over the past year. He only made 3 appearances for Gardner-Webb this past spring.
And Nate, usually I ask you for a player to watch in today's game, but what are some Braves players to watch in the MLB draft?
Yeah, we had a couple guys from the 2025 team go early in the first round today. The 17th overall pick, Logan Hughes, the outfielder from Texas Tech. He was with the Braves for the first part of last season, was selected to the Houston Astros. And then right after him with the 18th pick, the Cincinnati Reds selected Justin LeBron, the shortstop out of Alabama.
All right, Nate, well, thanks so much for joining us in the pregame Tomahawk Talk. I get to speak with pitching coach Leif Bigelow coming up, so stay tuned. The Bourne Braves pitching staff has been exceptional all season long, so instead of just pulling one player today, I decided to just pull the pitching coach himself, Leif Bigelow, before the Bourne Braves take on the Falmouth Commodores for the 3rd time this season. Leif, thanks so much for joining us in the pregame Tomahawk Talk. The Bourne Braves are 2nd in the league with a 3.14 ERA, so what's been giving your guys so much success this season on the mound?
Yeah, the guys have done an awesome job here in the first half. They've been able to pack the strike zone with their best stuff, throw all their pitches in the zone for strikes, and, limit the hard contact.
You've had a few departing arms this week in Will Whalen, Brendan Bennett, and Jaden Alba. So how do the guys stay and keep up that same momentum that they left behind?
Yeah, those guys did an awesome job, and same thing. You just have to go out there with a lot of confidence and trust yourself and fill up the zone.
Before the loss to YD yesterday, Bourne was on a 3-game win streak. What was clicking for you guys last week?
Yeah, then again, we limited the big innings and punched out a lot of guys and limited the hard contact.
A lot of new pitchers keep coming in, so how do you get them acclimated to the Bourne Braves and the league in general?
Yeah, Coach Landers does an awesome job with the roster, especially here at the halfway point when the roster kind of flips over. I just tell them to go out there with a lot of confidence they have in school ball and hopefully make this a beneficial summer on the developmental side.
All right, Leif, one more question for you. What's the most rewarding part about being a Bourne Braves coach?
Well, there's no better place to be in the summer than Cape Cod, and I think it's really awesome to learn from this coaching staff and also all the players, too. That's the beauty of summer ball, is having a bunch of different guys from a bunch of different schools. You can take something from every one of them.
Thanks so much, Coach, and good luck today.
Yeah, thank you for having me. And shout out Jackson Kircher, Ben Dean, and Nick Robert on the All-Star selection.
Reader's Hardwood Supply is a candy store for wood, whether you're a professional or an amateur. Reader's Hardwood Supply carries over 70 species of both domestic and imported lumber from around the world, displayed in over 300 self-serve bins for your selection. So for your next project, make it your masterpiece with stock from Reader's Hardwood Supply. The woods of the world are here at Reader's Hardwood Supply.
If you can dream it, if you can cruise in it, if you can summer in it, fish from it, or take it for a day at the beach, we can protect it. The Baldwin Group. Protecting the possible.
Try it, then buy it. Rent a new cat for up to 90 days. Then apply 100% of the rental cost to the purchase and save. The Milton Cat Rent to Purchase offer. Try it, then buy it. Go to miltoncat.com/RPO.
Welcome back into the pregame Tomahawk Talk. I'm Kaydence Kilhof, joined by Devon, Jarvis, and Kasey Kazliner. And guys, the last time the Braves were at Guff Fuller Field, They kind of made history. They pitched a no-hitter for the first time in the Cape Cod Baseball League since 2022, and especially with Austin Musso, a great arm starting on the mound today for the Braves. How can they do that again tonight?
Musso's been fantastic so far this season for the Bourne Braves. You look at what he's done, his stats have been incredible, and those are all coming in relief. If he can try and translate what he's done in relief into his performance today as a starter, it'll be really solid. So far, in just 4 appearances of relief, 11 2/3 innings pitched total, that 2.31 ERA that Nate was touching on earlier is something that is one of the best in the Bourne Braves in terms of relievers. And I talked to Scott Landers last time after that performance from Musso where he went 4 innings scoreless. He understands he has the makeup of what a starter could be. And after a performance like that, going long innings, you can certainly expect him to not just be a typical reliever where you go out there and pitch maybe 3 in your first start. He has the ability to go into the middle innings here against the Falmouth Commodores. Again, an offense that really struggled against the Bourne Braves last time we were here at Gulf Fuller. And that's what you need. Extended starts from these guys out of the Braves to not give your highest pressure to the bullpen because, well, the bullpen's been pitching fantastic. You want to save arms and you want to limit those as much as possible.
This is a Braves staff that does not get hit around a lot. They're usually beating themselves when they are losing games. Look at yesterday against YD. Noah Scott walks 5 guys. That was not the only reason they lost, but it was a big part of it. It drove up his pitch count. It allowed YD to get a big second run. Austin Musso throws strikes. That's his game plan. He does not walk a lot of guys. He puts balls over the heart of the plate, and he usually doesn't get taxed for it. Not a lot of hard contact off of him. Another thing I was thinking about too is a guy like Jackson Kircher, recently named an All-Star as well, could be available today. We haven't seen him in a little while, so I wonder if we see an extended bullpen out of guys we haven't seen in a bit.
And expanding on beating themselves, the Bourne Braves have done that this season. You talk about the walk, if that run doesn't happen, if Cooper Williams doesn't get caught in the base paths, it's a 1-1 game if nothing else changes. And Bourne has been known in these losses to find themselves punching themselves in their own face and making mistakes that eventually lead to their own demise. You have to eliminate those. These errors have just been too many here with the Braves as of recent compared to where they were at the start of the season. And how many times have we seen the Bourne Braves lose a game where they didn't beat themselves? It's the bulk of their wins, probably 7 of their 9 that they have right now. And that's the biggest thing. If you don't make your own mistakes and punch yourself in your own face, they're going to have a lot more success with a roster that's exceptionally talented.
Guys, we've talked a lot about the pitching staff today for the Bravos, but what about the hitters, like a player such as Andrew Costello, who was recently named an All-Star himself? How can he use today's game to get back on his feet?
There are quite a few players on this Bourne Braves team that had a lot of really good performances in the month of June and have died off a little bit. I think Matt Bolton also included in that, but both of these guys are all-stars. You saw that released at 9 a.m. today. Maybe it can be used as a little bit of motivation. And for Andrew Costello specifically, Kaydence, I think it just goes back to eliminating distractions. Understanding for him, he's got to go out there and do what he did back in June when there maybe wasn't as much pressure. Sometimes when you get all the eyes on you, when you have the highest batting average in the Cape Cod Baseball League, when your OPS is up there as well, you feel like you have to perform at a certain level. And for him, he's so talented. He's a happy guy. He's very jolly to be around. Just go out there and be Andrew Costello. And I think that's going to find him the most success going forward.
Yeah, you kind of said it all. I mean, I think just staying focused at the plate, his approach is really good. And I think just, again, he wants to be here. You can tell. He's a guy that loves hitting with the wood bat. He knows what it means to be this good with the wood bat as such a young player. He's only 19. But again, just keeping his head in the game, being able to, again, go to the distance. We still want to see some more power out of him after a lot of singles these past couple of weeks.
You both just said the vibes are always high with Andrew Costello, and the vibes are high here today. The sun is shining. We're set for a great game, and it's almost game time between the Bourne Braves and the Falmouth Commodores. Thank you guys so much for joining us on the pregame Tomahawk Talk. The next time you hear from us, these guys will be on the call, and you'll catch me on the sidelines.
Cape Cod 5 is proud to be the official banking partner of the Cape Cod Baseball League. Cape Cod 5 offers a broad range of financial products and services tailored for every stage in your financing journey. Reach out to us. We're here to help.
Life can be full of surprises, but Eastern Propane and Oil is always just a call away. With a local team member available 24/7, we're always ready to support you when you need it. With an Eastern Propane and Oil technician on the way, your family's comfort is our priority. Our local team, over 500 strong, ensures your home is comfortable and warm. Eastern Propane and Oil, a local team with 24/7 service and delivery, ensuring comfort when you need it most.
The win streak may have ended, but the Bourne Braves are still looking hot. 8 All-Stars announced on the All-Star selection for the Cape Cod Baseball League game starting next week. And Bourne today take on the Falmouth Commodores here in Falmouth, Massachusetts. Great to have you with us here on the Bourne Braves Broadcasting Network and Cape League TV. Devon, Jarvis, and Kasey Kazliner with you, with Kaydence Kilhof, the third member of our team, joining us in just a few moments. Kasey, a tough loss yesterday. YD Red Sox goes 7.5 innings. They called the game due to lightning, darkest, not exactly sure which, but they couldn't get all 9 in. Besides that fact, the offense wasn't where it needed to be.
No, not at all. It was the first time all season the Braves have been shut out, and we know the offense has been inconsistent, but it has been able to tally hits, even in games where the Braves have struggled to bring in runs. Only 2 hits yesterday, though, for Bourne, and they both came in 1 inning. You need to stretch it out more, turn more strikeouts into walks, turn more walks into hits, and tag on some more runs today at Falmouth.
And neither of those hits were from Bourne stars. Bourne with 8 All-Stars today, and a really, really good one. Let's send it now for more on that All-Star game to the third member of our team in Kaydence Kilhof. Your mic's off. Apologies for technical difficulties. We'll go through those lineups now for just a moment. The Bourne Braves, as the visitors, will bat first in inning number 1 and begin with Blake Schaff, the shortstop out of Wake Forest. Now followed up there by Cooper Williams, playing right field out of Kennesaw. Andrew Costello batting third, with Josiah Overby batting fourth out of first base. Berkeley Mabius bats fifth, playing designated hitter out of Mississippi State. Paul Vasquez plays third base out of Oregon State. Rustin Rigdon, the second baseman, bats seventh out of Vanderbilt, batting eighth. The center fielder out of Binghamton, Matt Bolton, and Bryce Eastep bats ninth, the catcher out of University of South Carolina.
And now it's time to meet tonight's starting lineups.
Defensively for the Bourne Braves, Andrew Costello in left, Matt Bolton in center, Cooper Williams in right. He made a nice defensive play on an assist to third yesterday. First base around the horn to third, Overbeek, Rigdon at second, Schaff at shortstop, Vasquez at third, and Bryce Eastep is the catcher.
On the other side for the Falmouth Commodores, it's Fabio Peralta leading off, the center fielder out of Miami. Batting second, Ryder Woodson, the shortstop out of Mississippi State. Braden Jeffries, the third baseman, bats third out of Michigan. Carter White, the left fielder out of North Florida, bats cleanup. A.J. Putty out of Illinois bats fifth at the first baseman. Batting sixth, Ben Slanker out of Louisville, playing right field. Austin Maley is the seventh batter in the order for the Commodores out of Gateway Community College in the portal, playing designated hitter. J.J. Kennett, the catcher, Ty Konis bats eighth out of Texas Tech, playing second base, with J.J. Kennett rounding out the lineup, playing catcher out of Baylor.
Taking a look at the defense for the Falmouth Commodores, outfield left to right is White, Peralta, and Slanker. Putty, Konis, Woodson, Jeffries around the horn first to third, and Kennett is the catcher, a lineup that could not tally a hit off the Braves the last time the two teams played.
And before we get going here, in a moment we'll send it over to Kaydence Kilhof. That All-Star game announced earlier today. Both the coaches of the West and East met and are getting ready to go as to see who will represent both sides. Bourne with 8 total was a spectacular result for them, and would have been even more if it weren't for players leaving before and for the draft. Overall, Bourne bringing out a similar lineup as to yesterday, Kasey. Cooper Williams slots up all the way to second. He's been playing better, and now we see him get a little bit more of a chance in a bigger spot.
Yeah, no new personnel in the lineup for the Braves today. It's all guys who played yesterday, just to switch up. And I like Cooper Williams hitting second. I mean, Cape Cod Baseball League is all about sharing opportunities. He's a guy that's floated in the 8th or 9th spot. His defense has been really good recently, especially in the outfield, and now he gets an opportunity to swing the bat maybe a few more times as he's tallied hits in 4 of his last 5.
Let's now send things over to the third member of our team in Kaydence Kilhof for that All-Star game.
Hey, thanks so much, Devon and Kasey, earlier on this morning, all of the managers from the Cape Cod Baseball League met up and put together the rosters for this summer's All-Star Game. The West Division coaches sat on one side of the room, the East on the other, and eventually they slipped over a piece of paper to the interns containing 8 Bravos names, naming to the All-Star Game, including infielders Luke Costello and Blake Schaff, utility players Andrew Costello and Rustin Rigdon, outfielder Matt Bolton, and a few pitchers in Jackson Kircher, Ben Dean, and Nick Robert. And they all told me how psyched they were to be a part of this roster. Blake Schaff told me he got quite a few phone calls from coaches, from parents, and even from Andrew Costello, who he was a little bit confused on exactly what being an all-star meant, but all around said he's super psyched to be playing with his older brother Luke. And all the guys didn't even know that they made the roster until they saw an Instagram post about it. But overall, they're all honored to be part of this team, especially playing under the Bourne Braves field manager Scott Landers, who is the West Division head coach, guys.
A really great honor for all of these players, and specifically for Scott Landers. He gets to represent the West Division as the All-Star manager, Kasey, for winning the halfway point of the West Division so far. He's won the West Division time after time every season he's been in the league, but great for him specifically to now kind of get to show that in the biggest All-Star game in college summer baseball.
Yeah, there's going to be a lot of eyeballs on him, and I think it's a great opportunity for him to coach some other players.
Going to see a lot of the other guys maybe pick up some tricks for when they face him in the playoffs. For now, we'll send it to a short break with the national anthem coming up on the Bourne Braves Broadcasting Network and Cape League TV. Back in just a few moments with first pitch and the top of the first on the other side.
Massachusetts resident and don't have a bachelor's, you could be attending 4Cs for free, all while preparing for careers that actually move you forward. Aviation maintenance, nursing, dental, funeral service, we've got it all. capecod.edu/free.
Heading to Nantucket this summer? Skip the traffic and take to the skies with Cape Air. With convenient flights from Norwood to Nantucket, you can start your vacation sooner without the hassle of traffic. That way you spend more time relaxing and less time getting there. Experience the Cape Air difference and book your next flight today at capeair.com. Let Cape Air be your wings in the Northeast.
If you can dream it, if you can cruise in it, if you can summer in it, fish from it, or take it for a day at the beach, we can protect it. The Baldwin Group. Protecting the possible.
Cape Cod 5 is proud to be the official banking partner of the Cape Cod Baseball League. Cape Cod 5 offers a broad range of financial products and services tailored for every stage in your financial journey. Reach out to us. We're here to help.
Try it, then buy it. Rent a new cat for up to 90 days. Then apply 100% of the rental cost to the purchase and save. The Milton Cat Rent to Purchase offer. Try it, then buy it. Go to miltoncat.com/RPO.
Reader's Hardwood Supply is a candy store for wood, whether you're a professional or an amateur. Reader's Hardwood Supply carries over 70 species of both domestic and imported lumber from around the world, displayed in over 300 self-serve bins for your selection. So for your next project, make it your masterpiece with stock from Reader's Hardwood Supply. The woods of the world are here at Reader's Hardwood Supply.
Massachusetts resident and don't have a bachelor's, you could be attending 4Cs for free, all while preparing for careers that actually move you forward. Aviation maintenance, nursing, dental, funeral service, we've got it all. capecod.edu/free.
Heading to Nantucket this summer? Skip the traffic and take to the skies with Cape Air. With convenient flights from Norwood to Nantucket, you can start your vacation sooner without the hassle.
First pitch coming up in just a few moments here at Gov. Field. Falmouth Commodores, Bourne Braves set to take on each other for the third time this season. In the top of the first inning, we'll see the Bourne offense and the Falmouth defense. Let's go over both of those units before we get underway. Lineup for the Braves. Schaff leads off playing shortstop. Williams bats second playing right field. Andrew Costello bats third playing left. Overbeek bats fourth playing first base. Berkeley Mabius plays designated hitter batting fifth. Paul Vasquez plays third base batting sixth. Rustin Rigdon plays second base batting seventh. Matt Bolton plays center field batting eighth with Bryce Eastep batting ninth playing playing catcher. Defensively for the Falmouth Commodores, it goes Carter White, Fabio Peralta, and Ben Slanker in the outfield from left to right. First base around the horn, A.J. Putty, Ty Konis, Ryder Woodson, and Braden Jeffries. With J.J. Kennett behind the dish, catching for Colby Putton, the right-hander out of Gardner-Webb, just completed his freshman season and is yet to allow an earned run with the Falmouth Commodores in one relief appearance and makes his first start on this season. The Bourne Braves looking to once again replicate the magic they had here at Gov Fuller Field almost 1 week ago. The Braves in that game no-hit the Commodores. Was a fantastic one. Took 4 pitchers to do it, but the first no-hitter in the Cape Cod Baseball League since 2022, and the first for the Braves specifically since 2019. Scott Lender said, might be hard to do that again, but of course you're going to try for it. For them, it's Austin Musso on the mound, making his first start this summer. 2.31 ERA for the Sun Devil out of Arizona State, who just completed his freshman season. Bourne looking a little bit different with their lineup today as far as the order goes, but the exact same names we saw in yesterday's game. Blake Schaff leading off like usual. We talked about Cooper Williams in that second spot, which should be interesting to see. Maybe when the moment meets him, you have a little bit more responsibility as the two-hitter, Kasey. He might perform even better than he has, and he's been solid.
Yeah, he's been putting the ball in play, and that's the biggest thing for a team that hasn't necessarily struggled to get hits. The Braves are second in the Cape League in total hits, but a team that struggles to maybe convert some of those hits into runs and some of those singles into doubles. Williams has speed. He's athletic. I want to see him drive the ball a little bit more in this spot.
Bourne overall looking to find a little bit more offense than they did yesterday. Only 2 total hits against the Yarmouth-Dennis Red Sox. That left them in a 2-0 loss. And overall, those 2 hits exclusively came from Cooper Williams as well as Paul Vasquez, 2 doubles in the same inning. And so often we've seen Bourne struggle early in games with the offense. Can't have that today. Bourne better than Falmouth in most stat categories, hoping that the Falmouth pitching staff that currently ranks 9th in ERA, 10th in hits per 9 and walks per 9, 9th in strikeouts per 9, 10th in opponent batting average, can maybe give Bourne a little leeway to find that rhythm offensively. Again, only 4 runs total here the last time they played at the Gov. And Bourne looking with the lineup switch possibly to find that larger success. What's got to change for Bourne as far as early in games finding that ability to create offensive success? Because yesterday we said going into the game, you can't have the strikeouts. They didn't have the strikeouts, but they didn't find any really rhythm.
Yeah, you said it. I mean, yesterday they only struck out 5 times, and they only struck out, rather the first strikeout came in the 5th inning, and a lot of it was weak ground ball contact. They're rolling over a lot, chasing quite a bit. That's why they're sometimes poking it on the ground. They need to take more pitches. Walks have been something they haven't taken a lot of this year, and you kind of understand it a little bit. Guys want to swing the bat. They come to the Cape. They want to up their averages, get their numbers right. But walks have been such a discrepancy between them and strikeouts, and they're going to have to walk more if they want to manufacture offense like YD did a little bit yesterday to get that big second insurance run. They need to take more pitches.
Bourne's leader in walks in Trent Caraway no longer here. Will be interesting to see who can fill that mantle. That was Trent Caraway. And the Braves against the Commodores looking for their second victory on the season. Currently a 1-0-1 record against their West rival. Just about to get underway here between the Commodores as well as the Braves. Last warm-up pitch comes in, and Kobe Putnam set to go against the top of this Braves order.
And set to go now between the Bourne Braves and the Falmouth Commodores. Top of the first inning in just a few moments. It's Blake Schaff out of the left side who begins things for the Bourne Braves. Boy, has he been good in this leadoff spot for Bourne. Kasey, they've really enjoyed his presence as the leadoff man as far as Bourne's record with him at the top of this order. Currently 4-4, which off that 3-game losing streak at the start was rough. If you go over the last 5 games with him at the leadoff, they're 4-1.
And last time they were here, he had 4 singles and he was on base 5 times.
And here is Schaff to start out. First pitch out of the righty and Putnam home. Just misses outside. Like you said, he was excellent here last time at the Gov Fuller Field. On 5 pitches, had 4 singles through his first 4 plate appearances. The 1-0 home from Putnam. This one just misses inside, and Schaff squares up once again, set to go. Schaff struggling over his last game. Most Bourne hitters did. 2-0 pitch from Putnam. Schaff takes once more. 2 balls, 1 strike, and no outs. Went 0 for 3, and before that reached base 5 times with 4 singles and a walk against this Commodore team. Maybe a chance to continue that again. The 2-1 from Putnam. Schaff skies it into the screen behind home plate and will do it again.
Bit of glove side run on the fastball from Putnam. Schaff's doing a good job of taking it inside, but again, it could catch the zone.
And Putnam only appeared once before, and it was against the Braves back on July 5th, 6 days ago. The 2-2, Schaff bounces this one to the second baseman in Inconis, ranges to his right on the infield grass, makes the throw to first for out number 1. Putnam, his last time out against the Braves, was solid enough. 2 1/3 pitched with 2 hits, no runs, 2 walks, and 3 strikeouts. Did what he needed to. Bourne overall hit .250 against him, though. He allows guys to get on base a touch, as you saw with the walks there. And Bourne, which has struggled to find that rhythm, maybe Putnam goes better. Williams swings at his first pitch, skies it to medium center field. Peralta in from his post and makes the running catch for out number 2. Now 2 down in the top of the first inning, and it's up to Andrew Costello, likely an all-star starter at catcher for the West Division in the All-Star game coming up a week from today at White House Field. You'll be able to find coverage for that on Cape League TV. Costello, a little bit of a rut as of recent. Didn't get on base in yesterday's game. That broke his on-base streak in games that he had started and finished. And he gets clipped here already. Pitch comes in from Putnam, hits him on the shoulder, and he'll take first base jolly. And looks just fine as he comes out there. Last time he played here at Gov Fuller Field was also hit by a pitch, and it hit against his face. He had to exit the game. Hopefully for Costello, he gets to see all 9 innings today.
Yeah, he's taking a little bit of a beating, whether it be defensively or getting hit by a pitch. Good to see him okay. And good to see an early base runner for the Bravos.
Josiah Overbeek now out of the left side against the righty arm in Putnam. Overbeek skies the first one over the left field fencing and foul. No balls, 1 strike, and 2 outs. It's Andrew Costello on first base, who so far this season had been solid stealing bags, 2 for 2. Overbeek waggles his bat out of the left side. Here's Putnam on the hill. Out of the stretch, he kicks and fires. Runner goes. Pitch for a strike. Throw into second base. On target, on time, and gets Andrew Costello. Now 2 for 5 stealing bags on the season. And for Putnam's first inning as a starter, he only needs to see the minimum. You step aside here on the Bourne Braves Broadcasting Network and Cape League TV. Bottom 1 coming up between the Braves and Commodores.
Massachusetts resident and don't have a bachelor's, you could be attending 4Cs for free, all while preparing for careers that actually move you forward. Aviation maintenance, nursing, dental, funeral service, we've got it all. capecod.edu/free.
Heading to Nantucket this summer? Skip the traffic and take to the skies with Cape Air. With convenient flights from Norwood to Nantucket, you can start your vacation sooner without the hassle of traffic. That way you spend more time relaxing and less time getting there. Experience the Cape Air difference and book your next flight today at capeair.com. Let Cape Air be your wings in the Northeast.
Cape Cod 5 is proud to be the official banking partner of the Cape Cod Baseball League. Cape Cod 5 offers a broad range of financial products and services tailored for every stage in your financial journey. Reach out to us. We're here to help.
If you can dream it, if you can cruise in it, if you can summer in it, fish from it, or take it for a day at the beach, we can protect it. The Baldwin Group. Protecting the possible.
Try it, then buy it. Rent a new cat for up to 90 days. Then apply 100% of the rental cost to the purchase and save. The Milton Cat Rent to Purchase offer. Try it, then buy it. Go to miltoncat.com/RPO.
Thanks for hanging. Bottom of the first between the Commodores and Braves. It's Austin Musso out there for Bourne, making his first start as a member of the Bravos. Scott Lander's manager for the Bourne Braves talked about how he's been starting his time in college. He's been great so far this summer with the Braves, and a great chance for him to get his feet wet. And for Bourne, after losing a couple due to the draft, finding a new starter might be necessary.
Yeah, with how good Musso has been, I mean, we talked about it in the pregame. He just throws strikes, and you don't often see that from a freshman, a guy who hasn't had a ton of experience. He doesn't necessarily know the strike zone as well as some of the more veteran pitchers on this team, but he is keeping it cool and collected.
Starting for the Falmouth Commodores, that lineup goes Peralta, Woodson, Jeffries, White, Putty, Slanker, then Maley, Konis, Cannon. Defensively, the Braves go Andrew Costello in left, Matt Bolton in center, Cooper Williams in right. Around the horn from first in the infield, Josiah Overbeek, Rustin Rigdon, Blake Schaff, and Paul Vasquez, with Bryce Easton catching. And out now for Austin Musso against the left-handed batter in Fabio Peralta. Peralta making his 19th start on the season for the Commodores. And Musso into his wind on the third base side of the rubber, kicks and fires. Peralta skies it into the screen behind home plate. Peralta a .243 average going into this game. And specifically for the Commodores, stats not yet completed after facing Wareham for just 2.5 innings yesterday. Game stopped due to rain, have to pick it up on Monday. The 0-1 home from Musso. This time Peralta puts it over the left field, fencing and foul. No balls, 2 strikes, and 2 outs. He talked about that strike throwing. There is Musso once again, and so far this summer has thrown a total with Bourne of 176 pitches and 104 strikes. His best outing, his last one. We'll tell you about that after this pitch. The 0-2, Peralta takes high and outside for the first ball of the day for Musso. Last time out against Wareham, a 4-inning outing of relief with no hits, no earned runs, no walks, and 5 strikeouts against 12 total batters. He was perfect. Kasey, maybe the most impressive relief outing of the season. The 1-2, Peralta checks his swing and takes for a ball just outside.
Certainly many to choose from. I mean, Ben Dean has been very good in relief, but I think you're right. I think Austin Musso up there with Jackson Kircher as well, and some of the best performances we've seen individually.
Hard to beat 4 innings perfect, and that's what Musso did. Hoping to continue that type of performance today. The 2-2 out of the wind for Musso on the hill. Peralta takes low, and now 3 consecutive balls, runs the count full. Overall on the season, hasn't really struggled with the walk. Only 3 walks overall, and no more than 1 in any of his appearances of relief. Here's the payoff pitch on the first batter for Musso. Chopper up the first base line. Peralta puts it there. Scooped up by Musso. Underhands to first for the out. A good recovery after allowing the count to run full. And you want to keep the pitch count low as well for a guy typically a reliever, Kasey. You can't be too sure about his distance.
For sure, and I think another thing that makes him stand out from the rest is his ability to just induce soft contact. He's not going to strike out a million guys, but he is going to get soft contact, a slow roller like you just heard about there.
The righty Ryder Woodson steps into the box. Righty on righty matchup favors the pitcher in Musso. He works on the third base side continually. Now he works into his wind, kicks and fires. Woodson swings and misses on the first one. Out of Mississippi State, Ryder Woodson seeing quite a few Mississippi Staters on the other side. Josiah Overbeek and Berkeley Mabius also taking their talents there next fall. The 0-1 pitch from Musso home. Foul ball back. It's an 0-2 count.
overall for Woodson, hitting .279 on the season. This Falmouth team as a squadron ranking 4th in the Cape Cod Baseball League with a team average of .235. Musso now once again on an 0-2 count to start. Here's the pitch home. Woodson takes just low for a ball. With Mississippi State was their everyday shortstop, 9 jacks in 41 RBI with an okay fielding percentage of .934. Transferred from NC State the season before. Here's Musso now for the 1-2 to Woodson. Woodson gets hit in his left shoulder. No, they say it potentially was a foul ball. And it may have hit the butt of the bat. And it did. And home plate umpire in Robert McHugh says he heard bat, and they're going to call this a foul ball.
I think that's the right call. I mean, Woodson at first acted like it hurt his hand, but then walked right back into the batter's box. He wasn't really pleading his case a whole lot, but Jack Dahm, the skipper for Falmouth, is coming out of his dugout to get a more clear explanation.
And he's asking Ryder Woodson, hey, do you have a mark anywhere? Typically, if they do get hit, the batter will typically try and sell it. There was no sell job there from Woodson.
No, not at all.
It was called foul immediately, but we'll see how they do this one. McHugh now conferencing alongside Woodson and Dahm. And they're trying to find a mark on the bottom of Woodson's hand.
But even then, you find the mark and you don't know to hit the bat first.
No movement from the third base dugout in Scott Landers. Last time Landers was here, he got himself pretty up in arms about a few calls. And they say hit by pitch. Overturning the call, and they're already making their way over to the third base dugout. Scott Landers not really talking to them back, just accepting it.
Maybe he agrees with the umpires. But again, it's hard to prove those things because you don't have the order of operations, so to speak, to know if it hit his skin or his bat first, or even if it hit his skin at all.
And with no contest from Scott Landers, it's now both Braden Jeffries' turn and maybe time to buy a lottery ticket. Jeffries out of the left side gets sent as Musso gives up his first base runner. Here's the pitch home. And Jeffries skies it back.
I'm going to need 5, all right?
Bourne and Falmouth overall now playing their third game of a 5-game season series. 1-0-1 the record in favor of Bourne. Falmouth looking for their first victory. The 0-1 pitch home, scoops in the dirt by Bryce Estep. And Jeffries watches it by for now a 1-1 count with one down in the bottom of the first. Already 2 hit batters in this game between both sides. Jeffries digs back in out of the left side. Here's Musso on the mound dealing with the runner on first. Now works out of the stretch for the first time. Pitch comes home and misses low. Jeffries back into left side, waves his bat. Musso on the mound. The 2-1 up and outside, and suddenly the control's starting to fade for Austin Musso. Didn't give up a hit batter before this point with the Braves. This is first one. And with the adversity, he has himself in a 3-ball, 1-strike count with one down. Musso's pitch home, and Jeffries skies this one foul.
I mean, it shouldn't hinder the confidence, but I think it naturally can sometimes when you think, hey, I'm going to have a 2-strike count. The base is empty, but instead is a hit by pitch. And just naturally what can happen. You hit that first out, you're in the first inning. Maybe a little bit of nerves, pressure on the guy making his first start in summer ball.
For the payoff pitch, a look at first. It comes outside. And in safely is Woodson. 1 for 2 stealing back so far this summer. And Jeffries back in. In 2026 at Michigan, started 57 of 58. He was very solid, an average second on the team. As he drives this one to the second baseman, and Rigdon turns and fires to second for one. Shaft to first, it's there. After a little bit of adversity in a long first inning, the Braves escape, and both sides exclusively show the minimum. Not like you see that one every day. A double play to end it. Let's take things to top 2 on the other side of this one. 0-0 between the Commodores and Braves.
Cape Cod 5 is proud to be the official banking partner of the Cape Cod Baseball League. Cape Cod 5 offers a broad range of financial products and services tailored for every stage in your financial journey. Reach out to us. We're here to help.
Life can be full of surprises, but Eastern Propane and Oil is always just a call away. With a local team member available 24/7, we're always ready to support you when you need it. With an Eastern Propane and Oil technician on the way, your family's comfort is our priority. Our local team, over 500 strong, ensures your home is comfortable and warm. Eastern Propane and Oil, a local team with 24/7 service and delivery, ensuring comfort when you need it most.
Reader's Hardwood Supply is a candy store for wood, whether you're a professional or an amateur. Reader's Hardwood Supply carries over 70 species of both domestic and imported lumber from around the world, displayed in over 300 self-serve bins for your selection. So for your next project, make it your masterpiece with stock from Reader's Hardwood Supply. The woods of the world are here at Reader's Hardwood Supply.
If you can dream it, if you can cruise in it, if you can summer in it, fish from it, or take it for a day at the beach, we can protect it. The Baldwin Group. Protecting the possible.
Top of the second inning here at Gov Fuller Field between the Braves and Commodores. A 0-0 ball game as we see the heart of the order for Bourne. It's Josiah Overbeek who leads off, and for Overbeek today, a chance to really settle in. Only his third game as a member of the Braves, but he has quite the resume that he's brought to this team as a midseason addition. A 12.26 OPS in his most recent season with the Black Knights of Army. It was a slugging percentage that was really spectacular, 712. Already saw him hit a double in his debut a few days ago, and for Overbeek now, he's kind of settled into this 4 spot. He's been there for a couple days, and it seems like he could be a difference maker after this large roster turnover, where you lose a few guys who were very fantastic, Kasey.
It's kind of like the MLB trade deadline a little bit. You bring in guys knowing that you need an impact right away mid-season, and that puts a lot of pressure on guys who maybe haven't hit with a wood bat in a year, or guys who weren't expecting to get as big of a role as they're getting. So it's a little bit like that in the real world, and again, you see it here.
Overbeek digs in from the left side against the pitcher in Putnam. He skies the first one high, back, and foul behind the backstop. Today also MLB Draft Day. Day 1 going on right now, and already 4 Bourne Braves picked in MLB Draft. The 0-1 home from Putnam, just outside. All former, none that played with the Braves this season, but all 4 ones that played with Bourne in 2025. It began with Logan Hughes, number 17 overall to the Astros. The 1-1 from Putnam. Overbeek takes for a strike. The count 1-2. Followed that up with Justin LeBron at number 18 to the Cincinnati Reds. And then recently in picks 87 and 89, rather than Overbeek skies this one back, rather pick 90. And the count still at 1-2. Cam Koshel went to the Marlins in round 3 at pick 87, and Peyton Bonds just recently at pick 90 to the Giants. The 1-2, low and outside, and Bonds to the Giants will look familiar, of course. Peyton Bonds, the nephew to Barry Bonds, the all-time home run leader. The 2-2, Overbeek skies this one high and foul to the left side.
Just got to get Barry to unretire the 25. Let him wear it.
Yeah, do you think he allows it?
We saw in the NBA, Tim Hardaway Sr. unretire his number for his son.
The 2-2, Overbeek fouls it off himself. And it was in the box as home plate umpire Robert McHugh. So you do it again on the 2-ball, 2-strike count. Putnam working very fast here. We saw Pudvar pitch for Chatham last Wednesday, work in a really fast rhythm, give Bourne a little trouble. Something similar here for Putnam. The 2-2 home. Overbeek rockets this one into the glove of Ty Konis. Maybe a broken bat liner there, and he goes down by way of the L6 for out one. Excuse me, the L4.
Good to see him put the ball in play, though. That's one thing he's done ever since coming to Bourne. Now a test for Mabius, who does not have a hit yet as a Brave.
Berkeley Mabius looking for that first one. Has played in 2 of the last 3 games. Putman out of the line to the first pitch to the lefty is just low. Mabius known for his defense. He's just incredible there. A switch hitter who has mostly bat from the left side, even against lefty arms. Against the righty today, the 1-0, Mabius fouls it back. Has a walk and 2 strikeouts, overall 0 for 6 with the Braves so far this summer. But he really was spectacular defensively. That's his calling card, has held that with the Braves as well. The 1-1 with 1 out comes home, and Mabius chases that one for strike 2.
It's that backdoor slider. It's just fooled him. Seen that fool a couple of hitters so far. He was way late on it.
And out of the line, here's the pitch home on the 1-2. Outside. Another Bourne Brave drafted. It's Ryan Cooney out of Oregon, as Berkeley Mabius is in the batter's box out of the left side. His teammate most recently in Eugene. Cooney was the everyday second baseman for Bourne last summer. The 2-2, Mabius takes outside. It's a full count. That's now 5 Bourne Braves picked on day 1. And great to see Cooney. He goes at 103 to the Blue Jays. Payoff pitch comes home to Mabius. He takes that one for strike 3 on the inside edge. Threw his bat prematurely back to the third base dugout, and he'll have to go back and retrieve it, thinking it was a walk.
It's a good pitch. I understand why he thought it was a ball, but Mabius was also standing a little bit in on the plate, and again, according to our personal strike zone, it is, in fact, in the zone.
First pitch comes home now to Vasquez as he dribbles it up the third base line. A barehand attempt by Jeffries. He can't get there in time, and Vasquez has himself another hit. Now 1 on, and the first hit of the ball game comes right there.
Now batting for the Braves, the second baseman from Vanderbilt, number 23, Rustin Rigdon.
Vasquez struggled in his first game, was 0 for 4, and changes that up here. Here's the switch hitter in Rustin Rigdon, who bats on the left side. Second baseman for Bourne today. First pitch home. Rigdon takes the slider on the outside edge. That pitch has been working well. A deep breath for Putnam on the mound. He turns and fires to first base, just high. Following this draft as it goes along, specifically for Ryan Cooney, wasn't on many people's radar as a day 1 pick. A couple more options out there for the Bourne Braves on day 1, including Cade Lewis, as Rigdon takes the 0-1 just outside for a ball.
The guy threw a perfect game. We get 6-6.
One ball, one strike now for Putnam in the 0-0 ball game here in top 2. 2 outs and the pitch home. Rigdon bounces up the middle. A big chase for the second baseman, and Konis flips to second for the out and gets the 4-6 to retire the side. Bourne and Falmouth still tied at 0. We take things to bottom 2.
Massachusetts resident and don't have a bachelor's, you could be attending 4Cs for free, all while preparing for careers that actually move you forward. Aviation maintenance, nursing, dental, funeral service, we've got it all. capecod.edu/free.
Heading to Nantucket this summer? Skip the traffic and take to the skies with Cape Air. With convenient flights from Norwood to Nantucket, you can start your vacation sooner without the hassle of traffic. That way you spend more time relaxing and less time getting there. Experience the Cape Air difference and book your next flight today at capeair.com. Let Cape Air be your wings in the Northeast.
Cape Cod 5 is proud to be the official banking partner of the Cape Cod Baseball League. Cape Cod 5 offers a broad range of financial products and services tailored for every stage in your financial journey. Reach out to us. We're here to help.
If you can dream it, if you can cruise in it, if you can summer in it, fish from it, or take it for a day at the beach, we can protect it. The Baldwin Group. Protecting the possible.
Try it, then buy it. Rent a new cat for up to 90 days. Then apply 100% of the rental cost to the purchase and save. The Milton Cat Rent to Purchase offer. Try it, then buy it. Go to miltoncat.com/RPO.
Bottom of the second inning here from Gov Fuller Field. 0-0 between the Braves and Commodores as Musso steps out there for his second inning of work. He'll see the heart of the order from the Commodores. 4, 5, 6 in White, Putty, and Slanker. That goes lefty, righty, lefty. White, only 2 games played so far this summer for the Commodores, hitting .500. He's been remarkable. In the transfer portal right now out of North Florida. And will step up here in just a moment and stands at 6'1", 210 pounds. Again, we'll keep you updated on everything going with the MLB draft. So far, 5 total picks for the Bourne Braves, all 2025 players. It was Justin LeBron at pick 17 to the Astros. Logan Hughes at pick 17 to the Astros. Justin LeBron at pick 18 to the Reds. At pick 87, it was Cam Kojal to the Marlins. At pick 90, Peyton Bonds to the Giants. And at pick 103, it was Ryan Cooney to the Blue Jays. First pitch here from Musso, just outside. All these players very talented for Bourne, and everybody except for Bonds as well as LeBron almost here for the entire season. Cooney was, Kojal was there for the back half, Logan Hughes for the first half. The 1-0 home as this one put in the outfield by White. Strikes it all the way back toward the wall, dribbles before the warning track. Center fielder and Bolton chases on it, throws to the cutoff man at short and shaft. It's a stand-up double for Carter White and the first hit of the ball game against Austin Musso.
The ball not hit very hard. It seemed like the Braves outfielder's a little bit flat-footed.
Didn't seem too hard off the bat, but nevertheless, it does earn him a double.
Number 28, A.J. Putty.
That overall the first hit that Austin Musso has allowed since June 28th, just about 2 weeks ago. Here's A.J. Putty, the first baseman out of Illinois. Gets set out of the right side, now with a runner in scoring position. Musso's pitch home, just inside for a strike. A.J. Putty at 6'4", 210 pounds, also just like White before him, only 2 games played. And for him, a .500 batting average with no extra base hits entering today's game. Already more walks than strikeouts. Musso looks at second, out of the stretch comes home with the 0-1. This one low and away, E-step keeps it in front, and returns it back to the hill for the pitcher in Musso. Overall, of course, a lot of Cape Leaguers getting picked in the MLB draft. Number 1 overall, Rock Chalowski to the White Sox, a former Orleans Firebird 2 summers ago. The 1-1 home, and Putty takes this one just low and inside for a ball.
So many Cape League guys picked. I mean, it's almost unbelievable. Just hearing about some of these guys making strides over one season.
Bourne has only ever had one number 1 overall pick in Henry Davis to the Pirates back in 2021. Here's the 2-1 home, low and outside, and the count runs to 3 balls and 1 strike. They're hoping potentially for Gavin Kelly to make that 2 next summer. Has a chance to do it if he puts on a good campaign. Currently at Team USA, potentially join the Braves later this summer, and will head back to West Virginia in the fall. The 3-1, and Putty fouls it off to the right side and out of play. They count 3 balls and 2 strikes with no outs. White there on second base, not much movement from him. He's a chance to open up this ball game for the Commodores. Putty at the plate looking for his 3rd RBI on the season. Musso set at his belt with a red leather glove. Looks in, kicks, and fires. And Putty swings and fouls it back into the glove of A-Step. Just behind that one, and he gets rung up for the first strikeout of the day for Austin Musso.
Good for him to get the first one, especially after giving up the double. Again, we talked about Musso not typically giving up hard contact, and if he can keep blowing fastballs by people, he won't.
Again, it didn't really seem like hard contact on that double, just found the right gap and maybe the defense out of place. Ben Slanker out of the left side gets set to go against the righty arm in Musso. First pitch home, upstairs for a ball. Slanker out of Louisville, now in his 20th game this summer with the Commodores. A very experienced roster for some of these Commodores, and inexperienced otherwise. Other than White and Putty, everybody in the double digits for games played. The 1-0 home. And this one put in the outfield by Slanker. Shallow, big chase from White, makes the throw. Now goes towards second. The pick there by Rigdon. It's a double play. Slanker off his mark. And White gets doubled up just like that. And once again, it's a minimum inning after allowing a double for Musso to start. Didn't expect that one. Bottom of the second we go with the Braves. Or excuse me, top of the third we go with the Braves and Commodores tied at 0.
Cape Cod 5 is proud to be the official banking partner of the Cape Cod Baseball League. Cape Cod 5 offers a broad range of financial products and services tailored for every stage in your financing journey. Reach out to us. We're here to help.
Life can be full of surprises, but Eastern Propane and Oil is always just a call away. With a local team member available 24/7, we're always ready to support you when you need it. With an Eastern Propane and Oil technician on the way, your family's comfort is our priority. Our local team, over 500 strong, ensures your home is comfortable and warm. Eastern Propane and Oil, a local team with 24/7 service and delivery, ensuring comfort when you need it most.
Reader's Hardwood Supply is a candy store for wood, whether you're a professional or an amateur. Reader's Hardwood Supply carries over 70 species of both domestic and imported lumber from around the world, displayed in over 300 self-serve bins for your selection. So for your next project, make it your masterpiece with stock from Reader's Hardwood Supply. The woods of the world are here at Reader's Hardwood Supply.
If you can dream it, if you can cruise in it, if you can summer in it, fish from it, or take it for a day at the beach, we can protect it. The Baldwin Group. Protecting the possible.
Top of the third inning between the Braves and Commodores. 0-0 the score as the bottom of the order is up for Bourne here. It begins with Matt Bolton out of the left side, followed by E-Step and Schaff. Bourne looking for a little more here. Only 2 base runners so far. And it's going to have to come against a guy in Putnam who's pitched exceptionally well so far. Making his first start this summer, only had 1 start at Gardner-Webb this past season as a freshman in 2026. And now for Matt Bolton, a chance to open things out. He's been slow as of recent, Kasey.
Yeah, he has, and I think you see that sometimes out of players who start strong and, you know, maybe kind of just have to navigate the ebbs and flows of the season. But I think a spot for Bolton lower in the order can maybe inspire him. He's still getting on base. That's the biggest thing. Just not tallying the hits at the same clip.
Matt Bolton has hit in almost every spot as a member of the Bourne Braves. He's been every type of player you wanted, but he's had a little bit of a struggle here in the month of July. Bolton has hit everywhere except for 6. And now he gets set to go out of the left side against the righty Armin Putnam. Into the line, here's the first pitch. Bolton takes low and outside. No new names out of the Braves alumni for the MLB draft. Again, we'll keep you updated. And the 1-0 home, also a ball. A lot of Cape Leaguers being picked, most recently D. Kennedy. He was a Harwich Mariner last summer. And the pitch home on the 2-0. Bolton cracks this one up the middle. One hop into the glove of the pitcher in Putnam. Throws to first underhand and gets out one. Nice snag right there. Showing off the glove. Had to have quick reaction times. And he's been playing solid baseball so far from the mound.
Both pitchers with some PFP practice. And got to give it to Putnam. He's inducing a little bit of contact, but it's not really hurting him.
Here's Bryce Eastep, hit in ninth. First pitch in there for a strike. Excuse me, a little hiccup there. Eastep back set to go in the back of the box. The 0-1 home takes just outside. Yesterday, Bryce Eastep was the designated hitter for the Bourne Braves. First time seeing him there. Overall went 0 for 2 with a walk. Was the second base runner of the day with that walk. The 1-1. Eastep takes for a strike on the inside edge. And Eastep looking to find brighter days offensively. Has ebbed and flowed with the Braves this summer. Does have a home run. Here's the 1-2. Swing and a miss from Eastep. He goes down by way of the K early here.
Slider working really well right now for Putnam. Doing a good job of setting himself up for 2 strike counts to throw the breaking ball, although he has a strikeout already throwing the fastball.
Now batting for the Braves, the shortstop from Wake Forest, number 7, Blake Schaff.
And back to the top of the order we go. Blake Schaff gave the Commodores nightmares his last time out here. And we'll see what they can do. First pitch, and Schaff takes outside. Schaff down by way of the ground out. He takes a strike right there, his first time up. And he was selected as a Cape League All-Star earlier today. Overall, 8 selections for the Braves. The 1-1. Schaff takes just inside on the slider for a ball.
No, we don't.
2 balls, 1 strike. The pitch from Putnam home. Just misses outside. It's a ball. Overall for Bourne, the All-Stars go as follows. Andrew Costello, Blake Schaff here at the plate right now. Luke Costello, Matt Bolton, Rustin Rigdon, Jackson Kircher, Ben Dean, and Nick Robert. Pitch misses outside, and Schaff earns himself a walk.
Need base runners right now for the Braves. It's been a little dry against a team that you'd expect to hit better against. It's good to see that patience from Schaff.
Number 13, Cooper Williams.
Bourne with no representatives in the home run contest this season. Last year they had the winner in Kuhio Lloyd. He had 2 home runs going into that contest and won by a landslide when it happened at YD. Or excuse me, at Red Wilson Field. First pitch to Cooper Williams, a strike. Williams making his debut at the top of the lineup. For the Bourne Braves, mostly held spots in the bottom of the order. Just at 7, 8, and 9 exclusively. The 0-1 look at first base before then. Schaff in safe with a head first dive. Putnam comes set at his belt after looking over at first base. The 0-1 comes home. The pitch, a strike. The throw into second base as the runner comes in from Schaff. Feet first dive, he's safe. And Bourne has their first runner of the day in scoring position.
That's why he's the leadoff guy. Schaff is almost always taking off. I mean, it's a league where you see a lot of stolen bases across the board. Schaff is really taking advantage of his speed lately.
7 for 8 stealing bags. He now leads the Bourne Braves in stealing bags alongside Rustin Rigdon. The 0-2 home, and Williams takes just off the plate outside. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Schaff, a speedy guy. If Williams can find the type of rhythm he has recently, he likely can also bring in a run here. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Putnam looks at second base. Comes home for the pitch. Williams chops this one to the first base dugout and foul. Arm hangs low for Putnam here on the 1-2 with 2 outs in the top of the third. Score is still at 0. Looks at second base. Now comes home to Williams. Williams takes off the plate outside. Good discipline in the count at 2-2.
That's what you want to see a little more out of Williams. He is a slap hitter. He likes to just swing at everything sometimes, which can help him, but again, good to see the discipline.
The 2-2 home. Williams slaps it left side and into the glove of Carter Wright at a chest-high grab. Couldn't quite get that one in. Bourne once again strand a runner in scoring position. Bottom three we go. Score still at 0-0 between the Commodores and Braves.
Massachusetts resident and don't have a bachelor's, you could be attending 4Cs for free, all while preparing for careers that actually move you forward. Aviation maintenance, nursing, dental, funeral service, we've got it all. capecod.edu/free.
Heading to Nantucket this summer? Skip the traffic and take to the skies with Cape Air. With convenient flights from Norwood to Nantucket, you can start your vacation sooner without the hassle of traffic. That way you spend more time relaxing and less time getting there. Experience the Cape Air difference and book your next flight today at capeair.com. Let Cape Air be your wings in the Northeast.
Cape Cod 5 is proud to be the official banking partner of the Cape Cod Baseball League. Cape Cod 5 offers a broad range of financial products and services tailored for every stage in your financing journey. Reach out to us. We're here to help.
If you can dream it, if you can cruise in it, if you can summer in it, fish from it, or take it for a day at the beach, we can protect it. The Baldwin Group. Protecting the possible.
Try it, then buy it. Rent a new cat for up to 90 days. Then apply 100% of the rental cost to the purchase and save. The Milton Cat Rent to Purchase offer. Try it, then buy it. Go to miltoncat.com/RPO.
Bottom three between the Braves and Commodores. Score still at 0 as Musso takes his third inning as the starter. First start for Musso on the season. He's looked solid so far. Has allowed 2 base runners, but has put them both down by way of the double play. A 4.63 back in the first to put down Woodson, and an F7 and 7-4 to put out Carter Wright. He's been very solid and keeping the pitch count relatively where he wants to. So far, 26 pitches through 2, as he takes now the last 3 who he hasn't seen. Austin Maley to start things out of the right side against the righty arm. All 3 batters to come, all righties.
Number 24.
Maley in the transfer portal out of Gateway Community College, hitting .246 on the season so far. Now playing in his 19th game of the year, defensively, the designated hitter. And he steps into the right side at 6 foot 190. Musso, only 1 hit allowed so far. That was the double from Carter Wright. Masks his face with a red leather glove, looks in, kicks and fires. Maley pops this one up, back, and foul. Maley for a little while there was a really solid player for this team. 8 RBI, hitting at .246. He's been a guy that Falmouth has loved in this position. Here's the 0-1 now from Musso, home. Just inside, misses. He's been getting up in the count early. Earlier in the season, Maley was really solid. Had the best on base percentage of any Cape Cod baseball leaguer through a week and a half. Here's the 1-1 home. Just misses outside for Maley. But as a JUCO player at Gateway Community College, hit .261, 777. And Coach Jack Dahm here with the Falmouth Commodores brought him over from the Clinton Lumber Kings for the previous summer ball team. 2-1, in there for a strike, just low on the inside corner. 2 balls and 2 strikes. So he played for Dahm back in 2025, and quite the upgrade for Dahm. Now to the Cape Cod Baseball League. Pitch home. Just upstairs, and the count runs full. The MLB Prospect League is where the Clinton Lumber Kings go, and of course the Cape Cod Baseball League, nothing better than that, quality-wise. Dom takes over from Jared Saltalamacchia last season. The 3-2 just misses low, and it's a full count walk to Austin Maley.
Musso's done a good job of getting out of early trouble in innings. He's done that twice.
Now batting for the Commodores.
Again, you don't want to drive up the walk count if you're Musso, but you know that the defense behind you has been really good, especially in recent games.
Another Bourne Brave drafted out of Wake Forest. It's Cade Lewis, who goes to the Cleveland Guardians all the way toward the later part of the 4th round at pick 123. Pitch comes just inside for a strike against the new batter in Ty Konis. Konis at one point the RBI leader in the Cape Cod Baseball League, currently at 16. Cade Lewis was here for every single game with the Bourne Braves last summer. Was a fantastic player there. And the Guardians are getting a good one. Bourne now with 6 players drafted in the 1st round. The 0-1 from Musso. Konis takes that one for a ball just inside. 1 ball, 1 strike, and 1 out. Konis heading to Texas Tech next summer, was a Terrapin with Maryland in College Town this most recent season. For his freshman year was very solid, and now upgrades to the Big 12. Here's the 1-1. Konis takes inside.
Command fading a little bit for Musso. He was getting ahead in counts back in the 1st inning. Needs to, again, just work on that fastball delivery a little bit more. He's got a really quick delivery.
35 pitches, 16 strikes, under 50% right now. Was right around 60% with strikes through his relief appearances. He turns and fires to first base, Maley in safe. No outs here in the bottom of the 3rd inning, and the score at 0s for either side. And here's the 2-1 pitch home. Konis swings and misses. Shakes this one off, and now a 2-2 count and a chance for Musso to get back in it. A deep breath on the mound for Musso. He kicks and fires, swing and a miss once again. Konis down by way of the strikeout. Number 2 on the day for Musso, and 1 down here in the 3rd.
It's a good response from Musso. He's getting behind in counts, and he sticks with the off speed. He doesn't have to rely on the fastball. Gets a swinging strike on the outside corner.
Here's J.J. Kennett, the catcher out of Baylor. Shoulders his bat out of the right side and gets set to go. Throw at first once more in safe diving is Maley. He's 1 for 1 stealing back so far this summer. Kennett in his now 11th game swings and fouls one back into the glove of Estep to start. No balls, 1 strike. Kennett only 1 hit on the season so far through 10 games. Batting average down at .033. By far the worst of anybody in the Falmouth order, including the Brave order, other than Berkeley Mabius with a smaller sample size. No hits yet for him. The 0-1 look at first base, and in safe once again on a dive is Maley. These two teams combined for 5 total runs last time here. They're slow to start today. Now the 0-1. Before that, another look at first. That one a closer one. Overbeek's tag just a touch late on the back of Austin Maley, wearing number 24 in white. The 0-1 home. It's a strike to J.J. Kennett. No balls and 2 strikes with 1 down in the bottom of the 3rd inning. Bourne and Falmouth still tied at 0s. Musso looks over his left shoulder at first base. He's checked on Maley quite a few times so far. Nods his head, kicks and fires the 0-2. Slapper left side, this one into the glove. Rather, just drops before it gets to Andrew Costello. And now the second hit of the ball game for the Falmouth Commodores. Pushes Maley all the way to second.
Both hits so far have been to that right side. One of them to the opposite field by White last inning. Wind not really a factor today, but favoring that rather left side.
No hits through 9 innings for the Commodores last time they faced Bourne here at Gov Fuller Field. They already have 2 so far today. Back to the top of the order for Fabio Peralta. Musso out of the stretch, looks in, kicks and fires. A strike on the outside edge to Peralta, who's been a victim of the strikeout 24 times so far this summer. At the second most among starters for Falmouth, or now third most. Ty Konis eclipsed him with a strikeout earlier this inning. Peralta skies this one foul on the 0-1. Now the count, no balls and 2 strikes with 1 out. Musso climbs the hill once more. Just 1 out here in the bottom of the third, and the score is still at 0s. The 0-2 delivery set to come. Here it goes. Foul ball chopped to the first base dugout, Falmouth side. Here's Peralta once more out of the left side. The 0-2 up and outside for a ball. 1 ball, 2 strikes, and 1 down here in bottom 3. Peralta, a native to La Habana, Cuba, attends the University of Miami, will be staying there for his junior season in 2027. Hit .243 so far this summer with the Commodores, .289 with the Hurricanes. The 1-2 skips in the dirt. E-step looks for it up the first base line, collects, and the runners stay at bay. Overall, his strong suit, stolen bases, 11 for 12 on the season, was second on the team. And in that time, started 38 of 51. Started 46 of 59 his freshman year as well, mostly in right field. Tries to bring the talents. The 2-2 just misses outside.
Musso attacking that outside part of the plate. It's worked most of the game, actually, but again, just trying to work out of trouble. It's tough when you think you might be able to face the minimum at the bottom of the order. Now you're at the top.
Musso's 3-2. Hard liner, this one into the outfield. Chase now from Bolton, collects it in center, throws it back in for out number 2.
A lot of contact from Falmouth. We didn't see that a whole lot last time. It was a lot of walks, and it turned into 1 run, but no hits. And again, this team is swinging a lot more pitches than it did last time. A bit of an adjustment.
Bourne pitched well yesterday, allowed just 2 runs from the league's best offense, but it wasn't good enough to get the win. Bourne today hoping to find their win streak started once again at 4 in a row entering yesterday's loss against the Yarmouth Dennis Red Sox. The pitch home, in there for a strike, bottom half to Ryder Woodson. Overall, Bourne still in first place in the West. Last time these two met up 6 days ago. These 2 teams, met up. It was tied for first place between the Commodores and Braves. Now 3 points separate the 2. The 0-1, Woodson takes the pitch off the plate outside. 4 points separate the Braves and Commodores. Harbor Hawks there in second with 20 points. So Braves, even if they lose today, will still maintain control of that number 1 spot. Like to get the win though. The 1-1 This one cracks into center field. Bolton ranges just a few steps back on the back pedal and makes the grab for out number 3. We'll keep it here on the Bourne Braves Broadcasting Network and Cape League TV. In just a moment, it'll be Kaydence Kilhof joined alongside skipper in Scott Landers. On the other side of that interview, I'll be transferring play-by-play duties over to Kasey Kazliner. Reminder that Keystone Place at Buzzards Bay, Bourne's premier senior living community, located just by Cape Cod Canal. Visit them at KeystonePlace@BuzzardsBay.com. We'll send things now over to Kaydence Kilhof, fieldside with Scott Landers.
Hey, Devon, thanks so much. I'm joined by field manager Scott Landers right now. Skip, before the game, you said that Bourne's offense just needs to get back on track. How are you seeing them try to do that today?
We still haven't got on track, but we will. It's only the third inning, so we'll get back on track.
Someone that is already on track is Austin Musso, and you said from all of his relief appearances this season, you want him to keep everything the same today. What are you seeing him do today?
Yeah, he's executing all his pitches. I don't think the fastball is as good as it's been, but he's commanding in the zone and keeping them off balance.
Yesterday, YD snapped Bourne's 4-game win streak. How can they get back in the win column today?
We just got to execute the next 6 innings.
All right, thanks so much, Skip.
Thank you.
Thank you very much, Skip and Kaydence. A reminder, Marty Chevrolet, your dealer for the people, proudly supports the Bourne Braves baseball team. See all our cars and trucks at martychevrolet.com and go Braves. We'll take things to a break here on the Bourne Braves Broadcasting Network and Cape League TV. Back in just a few moments here at Gov Fuller Field.
Cape Cod 5 is proud to be the official banking partner of the Cape Cod Baseball League. Cape Cod 5 offers a broad range of financial products and services tailored for every stage in your financial journey. Reach out to us. We're here to help.
Try it, then buy it. Rent a new cat for up to 90 days. Then apply 100% of the rental cost to the purchase and save. The Milton Cat Rent to Purchase offer. Try it, then buy it. Go to miltoncat.com/RPO.
Reader's Hardwood Supply is a candy store for wood, whether you're a professional or an amateur. Reader's Hardwood Supply carries over 70 species of both domestic and imported lumber from around the world, displayed in over 300 self-serve bins for your selection. So for your next project, make it your masterpiece with stock from Reader's Hardwood Supply. The woods of the world are here at Reader's Hardwood Supply.
Time for the top of the 4th inning at Gov Fuller Field. Braves and Commodores scoreless. It'll be 3, 4, and 5 due up for Bourne. Costello, Overbeek, and Mabius due up against Colby Putnam, who has been solid so far. He's only given up 1 hit. Gardner Webb pitcher. He's been mostly dealing strikes. He's K'd 2. Andrew Costello digs out of the right side. He was hit by a pitch back in the first, was caught stealing after reaching first base. He has hits in 7 of his last 9. It's a righty-on-righty matchup as Putnam waits, now turns and deals the first pitch to Costello. He pops it high up in the air. Left side of the infield, now in foul territory. Third baseman Jeffries will make the catch 10 feet to the left of the third base bag for the first out of the top of the 4th.
And once again, Costello just not quite finding that rhythm yet. It's been an ebb and flow season for him, where that first stretch was the highest of highs. He was incredible. And despite the wins for Bourne recently, he slowed down.
Here's Josiah Overbeek. He's 0 for 1 with a line out. He came over at second base as he digs out of the left side in his 3rd game as a Brave. First pitch home. Overbeek takes a fastball outside 1-0. Went 0 for 2 yesterday. The Braves were shut out for the first time all season. Here's the 1-0 pitch. Overbeek takes strike 1. 1 ball and 1 strike on Josiah. In fact, that was the first time the Braves were shut out since June 29th of last season. Braves were only shut out twice last year. The 1-1. Overbeek cracks it high up in the air. Straightaway right field. Slanker ranges back in front of the track, and he will make a cap-high catch right at the warning track for the second out of the top of the 4th.
That one just kept traveling and traveling for a moment, if it had a couple more seconds to it, it would have been out of the park. That's the power from Overbeek. Again, slugged 700 at Army. He's incredible. And as he gets more reps with the wood bat, he could be even better than the small sample size we've seen him for.
Here's Berkeley Mabius, switch hitter hitting lefty against the righty, with 2 gone and the bases empty in the top of the 4th. Here's the first pitch home from Putnam. In there for a strike, 0-1. Putnam searching for his second 1-2-3 inning. He's ahead 0-1 on Mabius, who's set to transfer to Mississippi State from Oregon. The pitch at home. Mabius cuts and misses at a low slider. No balls and 2 strikes. Was talking to Berkeley pregame about the origin of his name. It is not, in fact, in reference to the city of Berkeley in California. It's a reference to the Berkeley School of Music. Him and his brother, with unique names. His brother Boston, a former pitcher for the Whitey Red Sox. The 0-2. Mabius takes a changeup low. 1 ball and 2 strikes.
Makes sense, of course. Berkeley in Boston as well. So you get that connection, and both Boston-related things here in Cape Cod. I'm sure his parents love being here too.
His dad was drafted by the Red Sox, did not sign. The 1-2. Mabius cracks it high up in the air. Straightaway center field. Peralta ranges in medium center. Now scoots to his right and makes a cap-high catch to retire the side. 1-2-3 inning in the top of the 4th. Scoreless between the Braves and the Commodores on the Bourne Braves Broadcasting Network and Cape League TV.
You really got me now. You got me.
Massachusetts resident and don't have a bachelor's, you could be attending 4Cs for free, all while preparing for careers that actually move you forward. Aviation maintenance, nursing, dental, funeral service, we've got it all. capecod.edu/free.
Heading to Nantucket this summer? Skip the traffic and take to the skies with Cape Air. With convenient flights from Norwood to Nantucket, you can start your vacation sooner without the hassle of traffic. That way you spend more time relaxing and less time getting there. Experience the Cape Air difference and book your next flight today at capeair.com. Let Cape Air be your wings in the Northeast.
Cape Cod 5 is proud to be the official banking partner of the Cape Cod Baseball League. Cape Cod 5 offers a broad range of financial products and services tailored for every stage in your financing journey. Reach out to us. We're here to help.
If you can dream it, if you can cruise in it, if you can summer in it, fish from it, or take it for a day at the beach, we can protect it. The Baldwin Group. Protecting the possible.
Try it, then buy it. Rent a new cat for up to 90 days. Then apply 100% of the rental cost to the purchase and save. The Milton Cat Rent to Purchase offer. Try it, then buy it. Go to miltoncat.com/RPO.
Time for the bottom of the 4th inning at Gov Fuller Field. Commodores and Braves scoreless, meeting for the 3rd time this season. Braves undefeated against the Doors, 1-0-1 record. Austin Musso still out there on the hill for the Braves. He's been solid. He's been hit around just a little bit. He's given up a single and a double, but he's not allowed a run. He's walked 1 and hit 1 batter, and he'll face 3, 4, and 5 in the bottom of the 4th. Jeffries, White, and Putty. Musso up to 50 pitches. This is his first start as a Brave after a handful of solid relief performances for Bourne earlier this year. So he'll face the heart of the order as the Braves look to keep this game level at 0s. Time for the bottom of the 4th. Jeffries, White, and Putty due up against Austin Musso.
Now batting for the Commodores, the third baseman.
Here's Jeffries to begin the bottom of the 4th inning. He's 0 for 1, grounded into a double play back in the 1st. 0-0 our score between the Braves and the Commodores. Both prior matchups were low scoring. Today, no different thus far. Lefty hitter against the righty and Musso, who's set to throw pitch number 51. Here it is Jeffries lines it to left field, and it's down into the corner for a base hit. He turns first, he looks second, he'll get there standing. Finally dug out by Costello, who took a minute to grab it. And it's a leadoff double for Braden Jeffries.
And that's a lot of hard contact there quickly against Austin Musso. He's allowing it to build up a little bit more right now, and he's just got to make sure to keep it at a minimum. Was able to get out of that jam back in the 2nd, allowing a leadoff double. And it was to Carter White here who did it.
Second opposite field double of the game, allowed by Musso. First one was hit by White, and here he is. He digs out of the left side with a man at second and nobody out in the bottom of the fourth. Musso out of the stretch. White now with 5 hits his last 3 games, including today, and not excluding the game yesterday that didn't complete. First pitch home. White takes outside on the off speed, 1-0. A.J. Putty on deck. It's the heart of the order, and a handful of guys that not necessarily been here all summer. White and Putty came in late. Look at second. Now the throw home, the 1-0, as White lines it left field, and it will fall for a base hit in front of Costello. He throws to third, and it gets away. They're going to send in Jeffries from third. E-step dives for it, throws to the plate, and it gets away. 1-0 Commodores, and here comes White from second going to third. A comedy of errors, and the Braves allow a Little League triple and a run to score. It's 1-0 Falmouth.
Andrew Costello's being put to work out there in left field, and it's now 2 balls that have dropped just before him that likely should have been grabs and outs. Another play where you beat yourself. We talked about that in the pregame. You can't be doing that.
See how many errors they tag the Braves with. It's 2.
Likely the E7 as well as the E2.
So man at third, and now a 1-0 game. Nobody out for A.J. Putty, who's 0 for 1 with a K. As he digs out of the right side against the righty with a man at third. The pitch home. Putty takes strike 1, a fastball in the outer corner. Putty coming off a solid season at Illinois, a team that struggled. Was the first standout freshman for Illinois since Michael Massey way back in the day. The 0-1 pitch. Putty takes low. 1 ball and 1 strike with Carter White at third. He's now 2 for 2 with a double and a single. He advanced to third on a couple of errors. 1-1 count at the dish on Putty. The pitch home as A.J. slaps it back and foul off the catcher E-step. He's okay, it seems. 1 ball and 2 strikes. Ben Slanker on deck. He's one of the 6 All-Stars for Falmouth. 4 of them are in the lineup today. Commodores looking for a bounce-back win. The game yesterday did not count on their record. They'll resume that game on Monday. Inclement weather suspended what was a 3-0 Wareham lead over the Doors. 1-2 on Putty. He stands back in out of the right side with an open stance and a man at third. Nobody out. Bottom of the 4th inning. 1-0 Doors. Musso kicks home as Putty skies it straightaway center field. Bolton backs up in medium center. He makes the catch. They send White from third. The throw is cut off at the mound, and it's a sacrifice fly as White scores, and it's 2-0 Commodores.
And a lot of those mistakes come back to bite him even later. Very frustrating for this Bourne defense that has prided themselves on being solid at times, but over these recent few weeks has been really lackluster defense. A lot of errors.
Here's Ben Slanker. He's an all-star as he digs out of the left side. 0 for 1 with a fly out to left. Lefty against the righty. Base is empty. Pitch home. Slanker takes high and away. Ben is hitless his last 3, excluding yesterday's game that only went through 3 innings. Struggled with the strikeout this season. 28 Ks in 19 games, but still a strikeout. He has power. 2 homers on the year. The 1-0 pitch. Slanker pops it up in the air. Shallow left field. Costello trying to find it, and he will make the catch in short left for the second out of the bottom of the 4th with the bases empty and the Doors up 2-0. So 2 flyouts to left for Slanker, and with the bases empty and 2 gone, that brings up Austin Maley. Maley, a JUCO guy turned all-star. He will suit up for Falmouth in the all-star game coming up.
And again, a gamble from Dom to bring him from the Prospect League last summer.
Was his skipper last year and his skipper again with Falmouth, Jack Dom. First pitch to the righty hitter. He takes outside 1-0. He walked and made it to second back in the third, but was stranded there as Musso weathered the storm through the first 3 innings. He's given up 2 runs in this one, but only one of them earned. The 1-0 pitch. Outside and low on the slider, 2 balls and no strikes. Musso up to 60 pitches on the day. Nobody up and throwing right now for Bourne. Hitters count on Maley at 2-0. The righty waits, the righty fires, and it is in there for a strike. A fastball in the inner part of the plate after he missed twice outside. 2 balls and 1 strike. Maley 5th in the Cape League with 15 walks after the one he took back in the third. Did not play yesterday. The 2-1 home. Maley lines it left field down for a base hit. The hits just keep coming for Falmouth. It's now the 3rd of the inning and a 2-out single for Maley, who cruises into the bag.
And again, this is a Falmouth team that got no hit by Bourne last time here 6 days ago. And for Musso, he went 4 innings perfect his last relief appearance, allowing a lot more contact here, and Falmouth seeing the ball exceptionally well.
Here's another all-star in Ty Kaydence, who struck out last inning. He's 0 for 1. He digs out of the right side with a man at first and 2 gone. Commodores up by 2. Musso nods to the side, throws back to first, and Maley's safe. Kaydence tied for second on Cape Cod with 16 RBI. Texas Tech Red Raider has been very good at producing runs this year. Up there with Luke Costello of the Braves in that category. First pitch home as Kaydence lifts it up in the air, middle of the infield. The shortstop and Schaff trying to locate. He'll make the catch 3 steps to the left of second base, and the side is retired, but not without damage. A couple of errors, a couple of hits given up by the Braves, and they trail 2-0. We go to the top of the 5th. Braves with some work to do.
Cape Cod 5 is proud to be the official banking partner of the Cape Cod Baseball League. Cape Cod 5 offers a broad range of financial products and services tailored for every stage in your financing journey. Reach out to us. We're here to help.
Life can be full of surprises, but Eastern Propane and Oil is always just a call away. With a local team member available 24/7, we're always ready to support you when you need it. With an Eastern Propane and Oil technician on the way, your family's comfort is our priority. Our local team, over 500 strong, ensures your home is comfortable and warm. Eastern Propane and Oil, a local team with 24/7 service and delivery, ensuring comfort when you need it most.
Reader's Hardwood Supply is a candy store for wood, whether you're a professional or an amateur. Reader's Hardwood Supply carries over 70 species of both domestic and imported lumber from around the world, displayed in over 300 self-serve bins for your selection. So for your next project, make it your masterpiece with stock from Reader's Hardwood Supply. The woods of the world are here at Reader's Hardwood Supply.
If you can dream it, if you can cruise in it, if you can summer in it, fish from it, or take it for a day at the beach, we can protect it. The Baldwin Group. Protecting the possible.
Time for the top of the 5th inning. Braves down by 2 to the Falmouth Commodores. Bourne will have Paul Vasquez, Rustin Rigdon, and Matt Bolton. 6, 7, and 8 due up against the new alarm, the righty and Braided Bergman. He's currently in the portal out of Baylor and has been solid this season. He's made 4 appearances, 1 start, and a 3.5 ERA.
Been very solid, and you come in here with a Bourne team that always likes to get to the bullpen. They thrive later in games, and you got to come in here and pitch exceptionally well against a team that's been very solid. Colby Putnam in his first start this summer, exceptionally impressive. Holds the Bourne Braves at bay despite being able to threat. They can't do anything.
Final line for Putnam, 4 innings pitched, only 1 hit allowed, no runs, 1 walk, 2 Ks. So it's time for the top of the 5th inning. Braves will have 6, 7, and 8 due up against Braden Bergman, who's making his 5th appearance of the season. His last time out against YD was solid against the top offense on Cape Cod. Went 3 innings, no hits, no earned runs. Did walk 3 though. Command has been his one hiccup. Here's Paul Vasquez out of the right side against the righty. First pitch at home as Vasquez fouls one off despite not really swinging. Pitch that came inside that tipped his bat, and it's 0-1. Vasquez singled back in the 2nd inning. He has hits in back-to-back games after doubling yesterday. One of the new Braves came in this week. Platoon of reinforcements for Scott Landers after a handful of guys departed for the MLB draft. Six former Braves drafted so far today. That number probably will grow next few days. The 0-1. Vasquez takes a curveball in there for a strike. No balls and 2 strikes on Paul Vasquez. Guy who's committed through and through to Oregon State under legendary head coach Mitch Canham. The 0-2. Vasquez takes inside, 1 ball and 2 strikes. He said, "There's no better place than Beaver Nation." Said he knew Oregon State before he even got in contact with the organization. He's going to return there this upcoming year. A team that seems to be always good. The 1-2 is Vasquez dribbles it slowly back to the pitcher. On the right of the mound, picked up by Bergman. He underhand flips to first in time for the first out of the top of the 5th. And now 5 in a row retired by Falmouth pitchers.
And it's all against this top of the order and now into the middle with Bourne. Oftentimes we've seen when things can get started for Bourne, they're hard to stop. And now you look toward the bottom of the order here to try and start something. Rustin Rigdon, Matt Bolton, Bryce Eastep, all of them have been struggling as of recent other than Rigdon.
Here's switch hitter Rigdon hitting lefty. First pitch as he lines it high up in the air to left field and foul. Out of play 0-1. Rooster grounded to a fielder's choice his first time up. Has 4 hits his last 3 games despite going 0 for 3 yesterday. Game where Bourne offense was dormant against YD. The 0-1. Rigdon shows bunt, pulls it back. It's high. 1 ball and 1 strike. He has hits in 9 of his last 13 games. He's moved up and down the order. Switch hitter, bit of a Swiss Army knife defensively and in the order for Scott Landers. The 1-1. Rigdon back to swinging away, takes strike 2. 1 ball and 2 strikes on Rustin Rigdon. Braves are 4-1 their last 5. Trying to keep the hot streak going. The 1-2. Rigdon swings out of his shoes on an outside pitch, strike 3. First strikeout for Bergman as Rigdon down on strikes, and there's 2 gone in the top of the 5th with the bases empty.
Bourne just can't seem to find contact in the right places. They're putting balls in play. Have only struck out now 3 times.
Now batting for the Braves, the center fielder.
It's all soft contact and not finding gaps.
Matt Bolton.
Falmouth pitchers looking for back-to-back 1-2-3 innings. Here's Matt Bolton out of the left side. He grounded out back to the pitcher in the 3rd. First pitch from the righty Bergman as it's taken outside 1-0. Bolton has struggled at the dish recently. He is an all-star. He's hit a little bit of a slump, but he's still been on base in 12 of his last 14, and he's still hitting .275. He's been a dynamic defender as well. The 1-0 pitch as Bolton pops it high up in the air, left side of the infield. Jeffries, the 3rd baseman, chases, and he'll watch it into the seats as that makes the count even at 1-1. Matt Bolton, one of 8 Bourne All-Stars. 4 of them are in the lineup today. One and 1 on Bolton. The pitch at home. See, cuts and misses at a slider. Took a lot of downturn movement on the outside part of the plate. 1-2. Bergman, one of the best Falmouth relievers so far this season, looking for back-to-back Ks to end the top of the 5th. Comes set at the bell out of the windup. Now dishes home as Bolton takes high. 2 balls and 2 strikes.
Bolton has always continued to have very strong plate discipline, a great approach. And even when the bat is gone, he's still going out there and giving pitchers a tough time. They have to throw a lot if they want to get him down.
The 2-2 home. Bolton takes a curve outside. Count goes full at 3-2. And you're absolutely right. You could look at his stats at Binghamton. Past 2 seasons, his on-base percentage above 440. OPS well over 900 both campaigns too. The payoff home. Bolton lifts it high up in the air, shallow left field. Big chase for everybody. The second baseman Kaydence in foul territory makes the catch just to the right of the line in shallow right. A 1-2-3 inning, and now 7 straight Braves retire. We go to the bottom of the 5th. Commodores up 2-0.
The Commodores want to give a special shout-out to
Massachusetts resident and don't have a bachelor's, you could be attending 4Cs for free, all while preparing for careers that actually move you forward. Aviation maintenance, nursing, dental, funeral service, we've got it all. capecod.edu/free.
Heading to Nantucket this summer? Skip the traffic and take to the skies with Cape Air. With convenient flights from Norwood to Nantucket, you can start your vacation sooner without the hassle of traffic. That way you spend more time relaxing and less time getting there. Experience the Cape Air difference and book your next flight today at capeair.com. Let Cape Air be your wings in the Northeast.
Cape Cod 5 is proud to be the official banking partner of the Cape Cod Baseball League. Cape Cod 5 offers a broad range of financial products and services tailored for every stage in your financial journey. Reach out to us. We're here to help.
If you can dream it, if you can cruise in it, if you can summer in it, fish from it, or take it for a day at the beach, we can protect it. The Baldwin Group. Protecting the possible.
Try it, then buy it. Rent a new cat for up to 90 days. Then apply 100% of the rental cost to the purchase and save. The Milton Cat Rent to Purchase offer. Try it, then buy it. Go to miltoncat.com/RPO.
Now pitching for the Braves is a right-handed pitcher from Arkansas.
New pitcher for the Braves as we begin the bottom of the 5th inning. It's Jackson Kircher as the Bravos trail 2-0 after a big 4th inning for the Commodores that saw 3 hits turn into 2 runs. But the new pitcher, Jackson Kircher, has been very good for Bourne this season. He's only given up a pair of runs, but both of them unearned. So his ERA at a clean 0 as he makes his 7th appearance as a Bravo. He's been here since the beginning. The man out of Arkansas has been very good.
He has. He's been exceptionally solid as a reliever, an all-star in the Cape Cod Baseball League, announced earlier today. And last time out was 6 days ago against this Falmouth team here at Gov Fuller, where he contributed to a no-hitter, pitching 1 1/3 of hitless, scoreless, walkless baseball, and added 2 strikeouts.
He's throwing in the final warm-up pitches as we resume action in the bottom of the 5th inning. 2-0 Commodores. Falmouth will have 9-1-2 due up against the new pitcher in Kircher, who's yet to give up an earned run this season. Kennett, Peralta, and Woodson will hit for Falmouth as the Commodores look to add on after scoring 2 last frame. J.J. Kennett, the Baylor catcher, digs out of the right side. He singled in the 3rd. 1 of 5 hits so far for the Commodores. The team did not tally a hit the last time these two teams played, but leading in hits 5-1 today. Kircher with his red glove puts it up in front of his face, now winds and deals home to Kennett as he slaps one on the ground over to short. Backhand for Schaff. He charges, throws to first, and makes the throw in time for the first out of the bottom of the 5th.
Nice play there by Schaff. It seems like as he's grown into this shortstop role, he's gotten more comfortable on defense. Made a pair of errors his first time out at shortstop. Since then, has been exceptionally solid in everything you want.
Lineup flips over to Fabio Peralta. He's 0 for 2 with a ground out and a flyout so far. This hits in back-to-back games entering today as he digs out of the left side. First pitch home. Peralta lifts it high up in the air, shallow left field, and this one is foul. Just to the left of the line. That would have been trouble.
Chance it would have gone out of play for a ground rule double as well.
Banish is the new left fielder. He would have had plenty of trouble into the corner. As Andrew Costello moves to the catcher spot from left. The 0-1. Outside. 1 ball and 1 strike. Peralta just finished his sophomore season at Miami. He's a native of South Beach as well. Hit .289 this past year for the Canes. The 1-1 home. As Peralta takes strike 2. A breaking ball at the knees. 1 ball and 2 strikes. So Bryce Estep is out of the game. He was catching earlier, did a solid job. One and 2 on Peralta. Kircher winds and deals home. As Peralta fouls it straight back to the screen. 1 ball and 2 strikes still. Peralta, an all-star this season. One of 4 in the order today for Falmouth. 4 multi-hit games this season. He also leads the team with 10 stolen bases. Kircher out of the windup fires home. 1-2 as Peralta lifts it high up in the air. Left side and foul over the screen, out of play. So he works a lengthy at-bat against Jackson Kircher. With 1 out and the bases empty in the bottom of the 5th inning. With Falmouth up 2-0 on Bourne. The Doors have yet to beat the Bravos so far this season. 2 teams tied earlier in the year at Doran Park. Of course, the no-hitter in favor of the Bravos just about a week ago here. The 1-2. Peralta takes outside. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Peralta grew up in Cuba, but he moved to Miami at a young age. Stayed close to home to play in the ACC. Kircher's windup, the 2-2. Peralta slaps it back and foul as the at-bat continues. That was pitch number 7. Most of them in the zone so far for Kircher. He's looking for the K. Kircher studies his glove. Shakes off a couple signs. Now nods. Looks in at Costello, the catcher. He kicks and deals the 2-2 as Peralta swings and misses. A backdoor slider inside. And the first K of the day for Jackson Kircher. There's 2 gone in the bottom of the 5th.
So much poise from Jackson Kircher. He can work deep into at-bats and take you into the deep end. He does it there. Continues to attack the zone. Peralta, of course, finds good contact, fouls a few pitches off. But at the same time, Kircher keeps his command right, doesn't fake for the ball, and does a good job.
Here's Ryder Woodson out of the right side against the righty. First pitch home with 2 out. As Woodson takes in there for a strike, 0-1. Ryder is 0 for 1 with a hit by pitch and a fly out. Rising junior at Mississippi State. He's 3rd on the Bulldogs in doubles this past season. 0-1 for Kircher. High and inside. Fastball that nearly hit Woodson in the face as he ducks out of the way. 1 ball and 1 strike. Commodores up 2-0. Have not gone down 1-2-3 since the 2nd inning. Here's the 1-1 at home. Woodson takes a slider in the dirt that pops up in the air. 2 balls and 1 strike. Jackson Kircher so far this season has only given up 3 total hits in 7 appearances. This now his 8th. He kicks and deals with his high socks, the 2-1, as he slaps it on the ground over to short, picked up by Schaff. Charges and fires to first in time. A nice 1-2-3 inning for Jackson Kircher out of the bullpen. With a couple of ground outs to short. A reminder, Cape Cod Healthcare is committed to excellence and compassion in everything they do, like helping people maintain active lifestyles. With an innovative orthopedic program that combines advanced techniques and leading-edge technology with highly specialized experts, this team is focused on getting you back to doing the things you love in the place you love. Cape Cod Healthcare, caring, commitment, and community. Plus, urgent care. If you need urgent care this summer, Cape Cod Healthcare is here for you. With High-quality, full-service walk-in care at 6 urgent care locations from Plymouth to Orleans. Check walk-in times or schedule an appointment at www.capecodhealthcare.org/urgent care. Cape Cod Healthcare Urgent Care, ER expertise meets urgent care convenience.
Cape Cod 5 is proud to be the official banking partner of the Cape Cod Baseball League. Cape Cod 5 offers a broad range of financial products and services tailored for every stage in your financial journey. Reach out to us. We're here to help.
Life can be full of surprises, but Eastern Propane and Oil is always just a call away. With a local team member available 24/7, we're always ready to support you when you need it. With an Eastern Propane and Oil technician on the way, your family's comfort is our priority. Our local team, over 500 strong, ensures your home is comfortable and warm. Eastern Propane and Oil, a local team with 24/7 service and delivery, ensuring comfort when you need it most.
Reader's Hardwood Supply is a candy store for wood, whether you're a professional or an amateur. Reader's Hardwood Supply carries over 70 species of both domestic and imported lumber from around the world, displayed in over 300 self-serve bins for your selection. So for your next project, make it your masterpiece with stock from Reader's Hardwood Supply. The woods of the world are here at Reader's Hardwood Supply.
If you can dream it, if you can cruise in it, if you can summer in it, fish from it, or take it for a day at the beach, we can protect it. The Baldwin Group. Protecting the possible.
Top of the 6th inning with the Braves down 2-0 to the Falmouth Commodores. Braden Bergman out for his second inning of work out of the bullpen. He was very good in the 5th, struck out 1, and sat down the Braves 1-2-3. A chance to see a newborn Brave, Tate Banish, hitting in the spot of Bryce Estep after a couple of defensive changes last inning. Banish just finished his freshman season at Tufts, hit .305 in 41 games, 5 homers, 38 RBI. OPS over 900. He takes Cal Sefcic's old jersey, number 31, as he digs out of the right side against the righty and Bergman, who only threw 14 pitches last inning. Here's Banish, white gloves, a low stance out of the right side. The first pitch home. Banish takes a fastball in there for a strike, going 1. 2-0 Commodores. Braves only with 1 hit so far. Only tallied 2 yesterday. That was the lowest mark of the season. The 0-1 pitch. Banish chops it on the ground over to first. Backhand for Putty. Picks it up. Flips to first to the pitcher Bergman in time. Close play. But they get Banish, and there's 1 gone as the lineup flips over to Blake Schaff.
It'll be interesting to see how Banish settles into the Bourne Braves. Was in the Futures League with the Worcester Bravehearts, and in 19 games hit .351 with 20 RBI. He was excellent there. And of course, as a Division III player, you're surrounded by future first-round draft picks. It might be a little bit high pressure, but we'll see how Banish can fit in.
Nonetheless, he's retired. And that brings up the lefty hitter and the leadoff guy in Blake Schaff. He's 0 for 1 with a walk and a ground out. So he faces the righty Bergman for the first time. The pitch as Schaff chops it high off the mound up the middle. Backhand for the second baseman Konis. Fires to first. It is not in time. Finally a hit for the Braves. Their first since the 2nd inning as Blake Schaff legs out an infield single on a ball hit behind second. A good attempt from Konis up the middle. But it's a 1-out base runner in the top of the 6th for Bourne.
Yeah, you're not beating that run from Blake Schaff, even if you have a cannon. And Konis made a really good effort on it, but Schaff, a really speedy guy, and potentially see him here in motion here again.
He is speedy, leads the team in stolen bases. Here's Williams, a throwback to first, and Schaff back in safe.
And he's on everybody's radar now, understanding what he can do in the base paths. Again, only has been caught once so far this season.
Williams 0 for 2. It's his first time hitting in the second hole. Throw back to first once more. Schaff gets his uniform dirty and is safe. Williams has put the ball in play a couple times. He went the opposite way on a fly out to left field in the 3rd. Another toss back to first. Schaff once again safe. That was the first hit since Paul Vasquez's single in the 2nd inning. Braves now with 2 hits. After only tallying 2 total yesterday against YD. Pitch home as Williams bunts it up the third baseline. Picked up by Bergman. Fires a rocket to first in time as Schaaf advances to second on the sacrifice.
Still productive. I think a little bit of a too far of a step there for Cooper Williams that he maybe would have been able to beat out. Kind of steps on the back half of first base if he times up his run to step on the front part of it. Maybe just would have had the fraction on it.
Here's Andrew Costello, the guy you definitely want up in a situation like this. He is 0 for 1, hit by pitch and a pop out. But he's top 3 in the Cape League in OPS. 939 OPS mark for him so far. He'll hit out of the right side against Bergman. With Schaaf, who has speed at second, and 2 gone in the top of the 6th. Falmouth up 2-0 on Bourne. Pitch home. Costello cuts and misses. No balls and 1 strike on Andrew Costello. Was talking to him pregame. Said he has loads of friends that were drafted today. Andrew will wait for his turn. He's only 19 years old. Has a couple of years before he'll be eligible. The 0-1 home. Costello takes a slider outside and low. 1 ball and 1 strike.
And his teammate at Wake Forest and former Bourne Brave, Cade Lewis, likely one of those friends. Of course, Wake Forest, one of the best programs in college baseball, likely to have dozens of names called either former players or current.
The 1-1 pitch. Costello takes a curveball in there for strike 1 and 2. A lot of recent guys as well. Nick Kurtz, one of them. Said he had a lot of friends, though, on showcase teams when he was younger get picked, in addition to those Wake Forest guys. The 1-2 pitch. Costello takes a fastball low through the 5-hole of Kennett. He can't find it, and the runner advances to third in Schaaf. So now the potential first run for Bourne, 90 feet away, with 2 gone in the top of the 6th.
And maybe the bestest of friends for Andrew Costello to be drafted this weekend with his brother in Luke Costello.
Luke not in the lineup today, but he's been a catalyst for Bourne this season. Leads the team in RBI. 2-2 on Andrew Costello. Schaaf at third, 2 gone. The pitch home. Costello takes just outside. Fastball that barely missed from Bergman, and the count goes to 3-2. The lights are on at Gov Fuller Field. The night is upon us as we reach 7:45 p.m. The payoff home. Costello takes a curveball in there, strike 3. Bergman gets out of the trouble despite giving up a 1-out single. And we will go to the bottom of the 6th inning. Braves down 2-0. And stick with us here on the Bourne Braves Broadcasting Network. And we will send it to a break. Braves down 2-0.
Massachusetts resident and don't have a bachelor's, you could be attending 4Cs for free, all while preparing for careers that actually move you forward. Aviation maintenance, nursing, dental, funeral service, we've got it all. capecod.edu/free.
Heading to Nantucket this summer? Skip the traffic and take to the skies with Cape Air. With convenient flights from Norwood to Nantucket, you can start your vacation sooner without the hassle of traffic. That way you spend more time relaxing and less time getting there. Experience the Cape Air difference and book your next flight today at capeair.com. Let Cape Air be your wings in the Northeast.
Cape Cod 5 is proud to be the official banking partner of the Cape Cod Baseball League. Cape Cod 5 offers a broad range of financial products and services tailored for every stage in your financial journey. Reach out to us. We're here to help.
If you can dream it, if you can cruise in it, if you can summer in it, fish from it, or take it for a day at the beach, we can protect it. The Baldwin Group. Protecting the possible.
Try it, then buy it. Rent a new cat for up to 90 days. Then apply 100% of the rental cost to the purchase and save. The Milton Cat Rent to Purchase offer. Try it, then buy it. Go to miltoncat.com/RPO.
Jackson Kircher out for his second inning of work as the Braves trail 2-0 to the Falmouth Commodores. Kircher did a good job, though, in the fifth, retiring the side in order. He'll face 3, 4, and 5. For Falmouth, it'll be Jeffries, White, and Putty. 3 guys that have been productive so far. Jeffries doubled 2 innings ago. White singled in that same inning, and Putty hit a sac fly. So Kircher throwing his final warm-up pitches, and we resume action at Gov Fuller Field. In the bottom of the 6th inning, Jeffries, White, and Putty due up for the Commodores, who lead 2-0 over Bourne and out hitting the Bravos 5-2. Braden Jeffries digs out of the left side. He's 1 for 2. He grounded to a double play in the first, but responded with a double and a run scored in the 4th. All that coming off of Austin Musso, who pitched 4 innings for the Braves. First time against Kircher, the righty looks in, puts his glove up, now winds and deals the first pitch to the lefty hitter. As Jeffries swings and misses through a heater at 92 miles an hour. No balls and 1 strike on Braden Jeffries. Just finished up his year at Michigan, a team that struggled in the Big Ten. The 0-1 home. Jeffries cuts and misses again, this time at a high fastball, 0-2. Jeffries has hits in back-to-back games entering today. He's hitting just above 300 on the year. He waggles his black bat, now waits the 0-2. As Jeffries chops it on the ground the other way to short. Backhand for Schaff. Fires across his body to first in time. Nice play from Schaff to charge in the 5.5 hole for the first out of the bottom of the 6th.
He's taken major jumps at shortstop. And, you know, at first you weren't sure about his range, his first step, where his arm would be. But ever since, he has been excellent in that first game against Harwich. Had an error and none since.
Here's Carter White, who's been Falmouth's best hitter today. Double and a single on his line. He also scored back in the 4th. Digs out of the left side against Kircher. He's retired all 4 batters he's seen. 1 out, the base is empty in the bottom of the 6th. The pitch at home. White takes in there for a strike, a fastball at 92. No balls and 1 strike. Carter White only in his 3rd game as a Commodore. Sitting at a 500 clip, though. The 0-1. As he rolls it on the ground over to second. Rigdon picks it up on a hop, fires to first across his body for the 2nd out of the bottom of the 6th inning, and back-to-back groundouts induced by Kircher in this frame.
And since Kircher's coming to the game, it's just a lot of soft contact. Of course, only groundouts in the strikeout. He's been great.
Here's A.J. Putty. He's 0 for 1 with a strikeout and a sac fly that drove in a run 2 innings ago. Big Ten all-freshman waits out of the right side against Kircher, who scales the back of the mound, now pitches home. As Putty takes a fastball at 94 for a strike, 0-1. Putty had the most hits by an Illini freshman since 2017. On a team that struggled in the Big Ten, he was very good. A team that was more pitching heavy than hitter friendly. The 0-1, swing and a miss. Quick 0-2 on Putty. Kircher looking to retire 6 in a row. He's already struck out 1. That came last inning. Braves down 2-0. Commodores in need of insurance in the middle frames here. Kircher fires the 0-2. Putty lifts it foul. Right side on a line. Just past the Falmouth dugout. And the count stays at no balls and 2 strikes. Second on the team in average this past season at Illinois. Putty due for a big season in 2027 with the Illini. The 0-2 pitch. Putty takes a high heater. 1 ball and 2 strikes. Had a 5-hit game against Coastal Carolina. early in the year when the Illini took a major upset win. The 1-2, Putty lifts it high up in the air, left center field. Banish chases. It will be the center fielder Bolton to track toward his right, just in front of the light pole in left center, and make the catch. How about that? Back-to-back 1-2-3 innings for Jackson Kircher as we go to the top of the 7th inning. Braves down 2-0. And we'll send it over to Kaydence Kilhof.
Hey, Kasey, thanks so much. The 2026 MLB Draft Day 1 just wrapped up, and a lot of Braves names were called, 6 to be exact, all of which from the 2025 championship-winning team. And some of these names sounded pretty familiar to the current Bravos, one of which being Peyton Bonds, who played with Dolan Harrison at Rutgers. And during the game, Dolan was telling me that Peyton was a really quiet but hardworking guy. You wouldn't even be able to tell that he's from the highly touted Bonds family because he worked for his title from the ground up. And then you've got a guy like Logan Hughes, who was drafted 17th overall by the Astros. And Logan, again, a super quiet guy, worked very hard for his title, and a lot of the bullpen didn't even realize that he was a top draft prospect until Houston selected him. Adam Buczkowski even told me that he took him yard during the school season, but Buczkowski's proud of him. He's happy for him, as are all the other Bravos here on Cape Cod, guys.
Cape Cod 5 is proud to be the official banking partner of the Cape Cod Baseball League. Cape Cod 5 offers a broad range of financial products and services tailored for every stage in your financial journey. Reach out to us. We're here to help.
Try it, then buy it. Rent a new cat for up to 90 days. Then apply 100% of the rental cost to the purchase and save. The Milton Cat Rent to Purchase offer. Try it, then buy it. Go to miltoncat.com/RPO.
Reader's Hardwood Supply is a candy store for wood, whether you're a professional or an amateur. Reader's Hardwood Supply carries over 70 species of both domestic and imported lumber from around the world, displayed in over 300 self-serve bins for your selection. So for your next project, make it your masterpiece with stock from Reader's Hardwood Supply. The woods of the world are here at Reader's Hardwood Supply.
Heart of the Braves order, 4, 5, and 6, due up as we begin the bottom of the 7th, rather the top of the 7th. Overbeek, Mabius, and Vasquez, 4, 5, and 6, due up for the Braves in the top of the 7th against Braden Bergman, who's out for his 3rd inning of work. He has been very good, only 1 hit allowed and 2 Ks. Bourne leads 2-0, rather trails 2-0 over the Commodores. So here's Josiah Overbeek as we begin the top of the 7th inning against Braden Bergman, who has struck out 2 so far through a pair of innings. First pitch to the righty hitter is low, 1-0.
Big chance for Overbeek to start something here. He's a guy who has a lot of power in his bat, has the ability to induce momentum into a roster.
The 1-0 home to Overbeek. He takes a heater in there for a strike, 1-1.
He did so against Orleans in his first game, but you want to see a little bit more consistency from it. Of course, struggled yesterday, as everybody did.
One of 2 Bourne Bravos transferring to Mississippi State along with Berkeley Mabius. The 1-1, Overbeek takes a changeup in there for a strike, 1-2. Overbeek was a freshman All-American. He was also the Patriot League Rookie of the Year this past year at Army. The 1-2 home. Overbeek swings and misses. Slider low and away. And that's the 3rd K for Bergman. Man, yes, he'd been good out of the bullpen. Here's Berkeley Mabius, another guy transferring to Mississippi State. He's searching for his first Braves hit this season. He's 0 for 2 today. Switch hitter batting lefty against the righty arm. 2-0 Commodores, 1 out and the base is empty. The pitch home. Mabius cuts and misses at a low slider, 0-1. Both runs for Falmouth came in the 4th. It's been a handful of low-scoring affairs between these 2 West rivals, but the Braves have not lost yet to Falmouth. The 0-1 pitch from Bergman. Mabius takes strike 2. Fastball at the knees. No balls and 2 strikes on Berkeley.
And specifically for Bryce Eastep and Berkeley Mabius, the role as designated hitter should allow them to focus more on the hitting. It wasn't there for Estep yesterday. Maybe a chance for Mabius today.
The 0-2, Mabius takes outside. You can hear the loud grunt from Braden Bergman every time he throws.
And some guys find themselves hit better when they catch. It's just kind of a rhythm. You don't focus too much on all the different things going on when you're only supposed to hit. Other guys like the ability to have that defensive rest off.
Mabius, a defensive first catcher. The 1-2, Mabius takes a curveball outside. 2 balls and 2 strikes. But even as a defensive first catcher, he hit .286 this past season at Oregon.
He was no slouch.
Hit .300 most of the season. Tailed off a little bit toward the end, but still a very solid hitter for the Ducks, who made a super regional. The 2-2 pitch. Mabius lines it straight in the first baseman's glove, and Putty, who shows the backhand side and makes the catch 10 feet away from first to the left of it for the second out of the top of the 7th.
This defense playing exceptionally well. 4 strikeouts total for the Braves, and for all the balls hit in play, it's not the most difficult plays to be made, but they're making the right ones. And you have to give Falmouth credit for that, a team who did have an error against this Bourne Braves squad last time they faced here.
Here's Paul Vasquez, 2 outs and the base is empty as he digs out of the right side. He's 1 for 2. Pitch at home. Vasquez swings and misses. He singled back in the second. One of only 2 hits so far for the Braves. They only had 2 yesterday, which was a season low in the shutout. First shutout for the Braves in over a year. The 0-1. Vasquez cuts and misses low. No balls and 2 strikes. Harwich with a no-hitter right now in the 8th inning. But losing. The 0-2, Vasquez swings and misses. So we'll tell you more about that no-hitter in just a moment as we go to the 7th inning stretch. 2-0 Commodores.
Massachusetts resident and don't have a bachelor's, you could be attending 4Cs for free, all while preparing for careers that actually move you forward. Aviation maintenance, nursing, dental, funeral service, we've got it all. capecod.edu/free.
Heading to Nantucket this summer? Skip the traffic and take to the skies with Cape Air. With convenient flights from Norwood to Nantucket, you can start your vacation sooner without the hassle of traffic. That way you spend more time relaxing and less time getting there. Experience the Cape Air difference and book your next flight today at capeair.com. Let Cape Air be your wings in the Northeast.
Cape Cod 5 is proud to be the official banking partner of the Cape Cod Baseball League. Cape Cod 5 offers a broad range of financial products and services tailored for every stage in your financial journey. Reach out to us. We're here to help.
If you can dream it, if you can cruise in it, if you can summer in it, fish from it, or take it for a day at the beach, we can protect it. The Baldwin Group. Protecting the possible.
Try it, then buy it. Rent a new cat for up to 90 days. Then apply 100% of the rental cost to the purchase and save. The Milton Cat Rent to Purchase offer. Try it, then buy it. Go to miltoncat.com/RPO.
Beautiful evening in Falmouth. 2-0 game in favor of the Falmouth Commodores over the Bourne Braves in the bottom of the 7th. 6, 7, and 8 due up for Falmouth. All 3 of them all-stars. Slanker, Maley, and Kaydence due up against Jackson Kircher, who's gotten through 2 innings so far, and he has sat down all 6 batters he's faced. Slanker, Maley, and Kaydence have combined for 1 hit and a walk as a trio. Looking to pad what is now a 2-0 lead, but Kircher has been arguably the best Bourne reliever this season, has not given up a run as he throws in his final warm-up pitch, and we resume action in the bottom of the 7th. Slanker will be up first, hitting out of the left side. He's 0 for 2 with a pair of flyouts to left field. As Kircher looks to continue working efficiently. 6 up, 6 down so far for Jackson, the man out of Arkansas. So here's Slanker. He digs out of the left side. been in a little bit of a slump recently. Is an all-star, but hitless his last 4, including tonight. Righty pitcher against the lefty batter. Kircher fires home. Fastball in there for a strike. 2-0 Commodores. Both runs for him came back in the 4th. Braves with only 2 hits so far. After only tallying 2 last night, a pair of doubles against YD in the loss. Slanker waits for the 0-1. Kircher kicks and fires home. Slanker takes a fastball just outside, says home plate umpire Robert McHugh. 1 ball and 1 strike. Kircher with his maroon socks pulled up to his knees and a matching red glove as well. The 1-1 home. Slanker chops it high up in the air, straight back to the mound. A leap for Kircher. He picks it up, flips underhand to first, and it is in time. A stretch for Overbeek, but he makes the grab. And there's 1 out in the bottom of the 7th.
Certainly a dramatic out right there for the Braves, but they get the job done. Kircher's been exceptional. He's just doing everything he needs and finding different ways to put these batters down. Falmouth with no answers, but again, those 2 runs earlier might just be enough if this Bourne offense can't wake up.
He's retired 7 guys, 5 of them by way of the ground out. As here's Maley out of the right side. 1 for 1 with a walk and a single. Righty on righty matchup, the pitch at home. As Maley takes a fastball at the knees for a strike. Maley up to 15 walks on the season. That puts him top 5 in the Cape League standings. The 0-1, Maley swings and misses 0-2. Looking around the league a little bit, got a really interesting one in Harwich. Chatham up 1-0, but being no hit right now. Harwich with 6 knocks, but no runs to show for it.
This will be interesting. Anglers with a chance to get their first hit in top 9. Game currently in delay.
The 0-2, low. 1 ball and 2 strikes on Maley.
And now it's back on, so we'll see what can happen. You can have the no-hitter completed through 9 going into the bottom of the 9th for the Mariners, but they're home and can still walk it off, just still with no runs.
Braves with already a no-hitter this season. That came against Falmouth, the team they're playing tonight. This very same venue. The 1-2. Maley takes inside. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Around the league as well, Wareham up 6-3 over Hyannis in Wareham. It's in the 7th inning. Orleans and YD tied in the top of the 6th. Brewster with a 7-4 win over Katuitt at Lowell Park. The 2-2. Maley takes a slider outside. 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Orleans beating YD is the ultimate chaos maker in the East Division. The 5 over the 1. And even Wareham getting a win, shaking things up. Brings that margin between first and last very close in the West.
Falmouth can hold on and beat Bourne. That would potentially change things as well. The 3-2. Maley takes strike 3 call. Second K for Kircher. And he's now retired 8 in a row. If Falmouth wins, of course, Bourne still at the top, but it would close the gap just a little bit.
Falmouth would go up to 21 points. And overall, you would have a 10-point gap between first and 5th, which isn't a lot.
Scott Lander's coming out to talk to Jackson Kircher, who's thrown 32 pitches. That's 4 per batter. And they're going to take him out, despite him retiring all 8 he's faced. 2 outs in the bottom of the 7th inning. A new arm coming in for Bourne. We'll tell you who that is in just a moment. Commodores up 2-0 at Gov Fuller Field.
Cape Cod 5 is proud to be the official banking partner of the Cape Cod Baseball League. Cape Cod 5 offers a broad range of financial products and services tailored for every stage in your financing journey. Reach out to us. We're here to help.
Life can be full of surprises, but Eastern Propane and Oil is always just a call away. With a local team member available 24/7, we're always ready to support you when you need it. With an Eastern Propane and Oil technician on the way, your family's comfort is our priority. Our local team, over 500 strong, ensures your home is comfortable and warm. Eastern Propane and Oil, a local team with 24/7 service and delivery, ensuring comfort when you need it most.
Reader's Hardwood Supply is a candy store for wood, whether you're a professional or an amateur. Reader's Hardwood Supply carries over 70 species of both domestic and imported lumber from around the world, displayed in over 300 self-serve bins for your selection. So for your next project, make it your masterpiece with stock from Reader's Hardwood Supply. The woods of the world are here at Reader's Hardwood Supply.
If you can dream it, if you can cruise in it, if you can summer in it, fish from it, or take it for a day at the beach, we can protect it. The Baldwin Group. Protecting the possible.
New pitcher is the lefty, Gavin Miller, making his Bourne debut. 2 gone and the base is empty in the bottom of the 7th inning. Falmouth will have Ty Konis due up by 2. And Devon, seen a lot of new faces recently. Miller is the latest.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting to see how these guys fit in late, especially the arms. Specifically for Miller, was the recipient of George Washington's annual Jackie Robinson Award. 19 games, ERA of 4.24, was very solid. And, you know, he's a guy who can go out there and pitch well. And specifically for GW, did so in his junior season. And now a chance to do so here for Bourne.
Had a 4.24 ERA for the Revs in 2026. 40 innings of work. That was a career high. Ty Konis, one of 4 All-Stars in the lineup today for Falmouth, digs out of the right side against the southpaw. First lefty pitcher on the hill today for Bourne. Konis 0 for 2, strikeout and a pop-out thus far. The pitch at home. Konis chops it high up in the air, straight away right center. A big run for Williams. He'll come and make a knee-high catch. Just one pitch for Miller as we go to the top of the 8th inning in just a moment. But a reminder that Marty Chevrolet, your dealer for the people, proudly supports the Bourne Braves baseball team. See all our cars and trucks at martychevrolet.com. And go Braves! Keystone Place at Buzzards Bay, Bourne's premier senior living community. Conveniently located adjacent to the Cape Cod Canal. Visit us at Keystone Place at buzzardsbay.com. I hand things over to Devon Jarvis for the 8th.
Cape Cod 5 is proud to be the official banking partner of the Cape Cod Baseball League. Cape Cod 5 offers a broad range of financial products and services tailored for every stage in your financial journey. Reach out to us. We're here to help.
Life can be full of surprises, but Eastern Propane and Oil is always just a call away. With a local team member available 24/7, we're always ready to support you when you need it. With an Eastern Propane and Oil technician on the way, your family's comfort is our priority. Our local team, over 500 strong, ensures your home is comfortable and warm. Eastern Propane and Oil, a local team with 24/7 service and delivery, ensuring comfort when you need it most.
Reader's Hardwood Supply is a candy store for wood, whether you're a professional or an amateur. Reader's Hardwood Supply carries over 70 species of both domestic and imported lumber from around the world, displayed in over 300 self-serve bins for your selection. So for your next project, make it your masterpiece with stock from Reader's Hardwood Supply. The woods of the world are here at Reader's Hardwood Supply.
If you can dream it, if you can cruise in it, if you can summer in it, fish from it, or take it for a day at the beach, we can protect it. The Baldwin Group. Protecting the possible.
Now pitching for the is a right-hander from Michigan State, number 34,
Logan Pecor out there on the mound for the Falmouth Commodores here as we take you to the top of the 8th inning between the Braves and Falmouth. Right now the score is 2-0 in favor of the home Commodores. This is a team that got no hit last time Bourne visited, and Bourne looking to not make the same mistake as they did yesterday, which was just the lack of offense. 2 total hits right now through 7 innings, and they'll begin the top of the 8th with Rigdon, Bolton, and Banish, the bottom 3 in their order, hoping to spark something. Oftentimes it's this part of the order that gets things going, and we'll see if it happens here. Rigdon, the switch hitter, who steps into lefty's box against Logan Pecor, who has seen the Bourne Braves multiple times before. Most recently, saw them On the 5th, last time these two teams played, just 1 inning, no hit, no run, no walk, 1 strikeout. Baseball was very solid. But unfortunately for them, Falmouth got no hit in that game, so even with a good pitching performance, couldn't do anything. That was his last time out, so he's got a lot of rest to go the final 2 innings here. Overall on the season, he's been very solid. Only 3 total earned runs, an ERA of 3.86. And conferences with J.J. Kennett, his battery, to talk through this one and make sure they've got it down pat. Did see Bourne back on June 19th, where he pitched 2 2/3, allowed a run there. Rigdon steps in without a hit so far today. Down by way of a fielder's choice ground out in the 2nd and a strikeout in the 5th. Pecor works out of the stretch on the first base side, kicks and fires. Rigdon slaps one into center field. It drops for a base hit. Bourne has their first hit since the 6th. Comes all of a sudden, and Rustin Rigdon to get things started. And once again, it's this part of the order that you see things get going.
Now batting for the Braves, the center fielder from Binghamton, number 28, Matt
Now it's a
Bolton.
chance for Matt Bolton. Matt Bolton, the lefty batter here against Pecor. With a man on first in Rigdon. He's fast. First pitch home as he goes. The pitch a strike. Runner into second is safe. Now into second base is Rustin Rigdon. He would slash the lead in half. And Bolton with a chance for an RBI. No balls, 1 strike, no outs. The pitch home from Pecor. Bolton slaps up the first base line. This one just over the bag. Picked up by Putty. He steps on first for the out as Rigdon motions to third base. He's now 90 feet away, and Bourne will need 1 more. Beyond just the batter there in Rigdon. And here's Tate Banish. Or excuse me, for Bourne, it's instead going to be Elliot Medlock out of Ryder. Going to sub in for Tate Banish. And for Medlock here, he makes his debut as a member of the Bourne Braves. Spent time with Bryant, most recently at Rider University. And within the summer ball sphere, was in the Futures Collegiate Baseball League back in 2024, as well as the Alaskan Collegiate Baseball League last season. First pitch home, he takes for a ball just outside. Medlock typically a second baseman. Stands at 5'11", 200 out of the right side, and Pecor the righty at a tall 6'4", 200 pounds. Has the favorable matchup against him. Has a chance to debut with an RBI. The pitch home, he slaps high to the right side and foul. Medlock, this most recent season with Ryder, a batting average of .284, an OPS of .896, drove in 40 runs in 51 games. Stands tall with the bat high above his head in the righty's batter's box. The 1-1 from Pecor, he swings and misses on. Bat just below the ball on the fastball at 91 miles per hour. And Rigdon slowly climbs down that third base alley. He wants to come home. Blake Schaff on deck, and Bourne looking to add a little bit more to their offense. They haven't had much today at all. The 1-2, swing and a miss from Medlock. He's down on strikes. Now Bourne down to their final out here in the 8th with a runner in scoring position. It would be quite frustrating to not get one here. Blake Schaff steps up. He's number 2 on the Bravos in RBI. In double digits so far this season with 11. Just 5 shy of the team's leader of Luke Costello with 16. Top of the order hitter, righty on lefty matchup. The pitch home from Pecor, high in the sky, and picked up by Kennett on a hop. Still a beautiful day here at Gov Fuller Field. Bourne made it not so beautiful of an ending for this home team last time they were here. Can they flip the script and do it again? Deep breath for Pecor. Here's the 1-0 with 2 outs. Schaff skies this one high, right side, and Slanker, the right fielder, off to his right, makes the cap high catch for out 3. Bourne with only 3 more outs to play with as we take you to the bottom of the 8th on the Bourne Braves Broadcasting Network and Cape League TV.
Massachusetts resident and don't have a bachelor's, you could be attending 4Cs for free, all while preparing for careers that actually move you forward. Aviation maintenance, nursing, dental, funeral service, we've got it all. capecod.edu/free.
Heading to Nantucket this summer? Skip the traffic and take to the skies with Cape Air. With convenient flights from Norwood to Nantucket, you can start your vacation sooner without the hassle of traffic. That way you spend more time relaxing and less time getting there. Experience the Cape Air difference and book your next flight today at capeair.com. Let Cape Air be your wings in the Northeast.
Cape Cod 5 is proud to be the official banking partner of the Cape Cod Baseball League. Cape Cod 5 offers a broad range of financial products and services tailored for every stage in your financing journey. Reach out to us. We're here to help.
If you can dream it, if you can cruise in it, if you can summer in it, fish from it, or take it for a day at the beach, we can protect it. The Baldwin Group. Protecting the possible.
Try it, then buy it. Rent a new cat for up to 90 days. Then apply 100% of the rental cost to the purchase and save. The Milton Cat Rent to Purchase offer. Try it, then buy it. Go to miltoncat.com/RPO.
Bottom of the 8th inning, and the score 2-0 in favor of the Falmouth Commodores over the Bourne Braves. It remains Gavin Miller out there on the mound for Bourne. Now a chance for a freshening for him. Just saw one batter back in inning number 7 in relief of Jackson Kircher and finished it out clean. Put him down by way of a fly out to right field. And here he is for the first time with that fresh inning. He sees J.J. Kennett to start. Overall, that final line for Jackson Kircher before him, 2 2/3, no hits, no runs, no walks in 2 Ks. We talked about Kircher being Bourne's best reliever, and he's typically held that middle reliever position. Kasey, do you see him potentially moving into a starter role later, or just being that reliable guy in the middle of games?
I mean, given what we saw with Musso, I think it's definitely on the table. Musso was kind of that similar role and moved to start and had a very solid start today, only giving up 1 earned run, 2 total. So I think it's definitely in the cards, and I think it kind of depends on how some of these new arms like Gavin Miller perform.
We'll see how Miller can do in a TV broadcast timeout right now, and then we're about to resume. Kennett to start, so far a hit and a ground out. This will only be his 3rd plate appearance of the ball game. It's been a pitcher's duel so far. 8 total hits, 2 total runs, and a lot of putouts. No drastic amount of runners left on base. So we get set here with Miller out of the stretch against the righty batter in J.J. Kennett. Steps up, just completed his junior year at Baylor. First pitch inside. Of course, today, draft day for the MLB draft. It's been quite the day for the Bourne Braves. 6 drafted, including Cade Lewis, who was here from game 1 all the way to game 48 last season with the Bravos. The 1-0 from Miller, and this one by Kennett. He skies into left field. A chase from the left fielder, and he makes the grab, the left fielder, in Medlock, and gets that one done. An efficiency already for the Braves. So it is actually Medlock who steps in as the second baseman. Rigdon goes to center field, and Matt Bolton to left in replacing Tate Banish. And with Cade Lewis drafted, he had a host mom last summer of Tammy Hare, who's currently the housing director among board of directors for Bourne, as Fabio Peralta, the next batter up, takes the pitch outside. Now, Tammy Hare came to today's game with her husband Mike wearing Wake Forest baseball jerseys. Big fans, of course, of Cade Lewis and hoping that he went out there and got drafted. He did. Ended up getting drafted to the Guardians. And for Tammy, she was waiting for that news, got it, and then just a few moments ago received a call from Cade Lewis to talk about it. And boy, were they both excited. The 1-0 comes home from Miller, and Peralta skies this one into left. Big chase up the line here from Bolton, and he can't make the grab. It's foul.
That left field line's a little pesky.
It's been close quite a lot today. And as the conversation went, it was similar to the way it started previously between Cade Lewis as well as Tammy Hare. Tammy visited one of the Demon Deacons games earlier this summer. Cade saw her in the crowd and texted her, all caps, Tammy! And that's the exact way he reached out to her today after getting drafted. And saw Tammy got up all excited, had a big phone call, and the first thing Tammy said, how are you doing, Cade? As the pitch comes home from Miller on the 1-1 in their first strike. The reason she asked that, said Cade's voice was all hoarse. He had been on the phone for 6 hours throughout the day, as I'm sure a combination of his agent, teams, and of course the people wishing him well after now officially being a player in MLB. The 1-2 by Miller, low and outside, misses, and the count even at 2 balls and 2 strikes with 1 gone. He said he'd been on the phone forever, talking to a number of teams, but it was eventually the Guardians who he narrowed it down to. And just like that, he's a big leaguer. It all happened so fast. The 2-2 home. Peralta hammers this one left side and foul again. And the count remains at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Of all the names drafted today for the Bourne Braves, it was Cade Lewis who was the only one who stayed for the entire season in 2025. And just a great player, and as Tammy put it, he's just a great guy. So she is so happy to see him take that next step. Here's the 2-2 home from Miller. Just low, the count runs full.
I mean, we saw the emotion on guys like Rock Chalowski's face when they heard their names called. And obviously, some of these guys with harder journeys than others, but they're all trying to get to the same spot, and I think it's just amazing to see the events that transpire.
And they all begin at the same spot in rookie ball. It's a level playing field out there in MLB. The 3-2, fastball just inside, and Miller allows the walk. A chance for Falmouth to add insurance. It was 2 quick outs for Miller. And this time not the same.
Only the second walk dished out by the Braves, though. You got to commend the command today. It's been good, but here comes Scott Landers.
Landers with a carousel of names out there among pinch hitters and batters. He will look to the bullpen here. And the Braves will take a break on the Bourne Braves Broadcasting Network and Cape League TV. New arm coming out as Gavin Miller sees just 3 batters and puts 2 of them down and throws 1 walk.
Massachusetts resident and don't have a bachelor's, you could be attending 4Cs for free, all while preparing for careers that actually move you forward. Aviation maintenance, nursing, dental, funeral service, we've got it all. capecod.edu/free.
Heading to Nantucket this summer? Skip the traffic and take to the skies with Cape Air. With convenient flights from Norwood to Nantucket, you can start your vacation sooner without the hassle of traffic. That way you spend more time relaxing and less time getting there. Experience the Cape Air difference and book your next flight today at capeair.com. Let Cape Air be your wings in the Northeast.
If you can dream it, if you can cruise in it, if you can summer in it, fish from it, or take it for a day at the beach, we can protect it. The Baldwin Group. Protecting the possible.
Cape Cod 5 is proud to be the official banking partner of the Cape Cod Baseball League. Cape Cod 5 offers a broad range of financial products and services tailored for every stage in your financial journey. Reach out to us. We're here to help.
Try it, then buy it. Rent a new cat for up to 90 days. Then apply 100% of the rental cost to the purchase and save. The Milton Cat Rent to Purchase offer. Try it, then buy it. Go to miltoncat.com/RPO.
Reader's Hardwood Supply is a candy store for wood, whether you're a professional or an amateur. Reader's Hardwood Supply carries over 70 species of both domestic and imported lumber from around the world, displayed in over 300 self-serve bins for your selection. So for your next project, make it your masterpiece with stock from Reader's Hardwood Supply. The woods of the world are here at Reader's Hardwood Supply.
It's Adam Buczkowski out there for the Bourne Braves in relief with one down in bottom 8, 2-0 in favor of the Commodores as we pick things back up with a runner on first and Fabio Peralta. Gavin Miller will have his line not finished until, of course, Peralta's day in the base paths here is done. But overall, 2/3 of an inning pitched with no hits, no runs, 1 walk, and no Ks. It seems like a testing day for Scotlanders with a lot of these names, Kasey. Miller didn't look too bad.
And you can do that in a game like this where, again, you're not being blown out by any means, but the offense isn't doing enough. You might as well apply a little bit of pressure on some of these arms to go out and try to keep the Braves in a game where they feel like they're in it, but they're just not doing enough offensively.
Definitely want a little bit more help on offense. They'll have 3 more outs to work with in the top of the 9th when we get there. Overall, 2 more outs here for Falmouth if they want to add insurance. It's Ryder Woodson up out of the right side against the righty arm in Adam Buczkowski. A sidearm release for him. Here's the first pitch. Before that, look at first. Nearly goes behind the first baseman in Josiah Overby. Keeps it in his grasp. And we return to the hill. Buczkowski's been one of the best relievers as a member of the Bourne Braves. Besides just 1 blemish on his resume, he has yet to allow an earned run. In 1/3 of an inning, allowed 4 to score against Brewster. The look toward first base. This time it gets by. Up the line into the Falmouth bullpen. Off towards second is Peralta. Rounds and heads to third. The throw comes back into the cutoff is Schaff. And there standing is Fabio Peralta on third. 90 feet away from Falmouth's 3rd run.
2-base error, and now the 3rd on the game for the Braves. The defense had been very good yesterday and recently. Today, not so much.
These errors coming back to bite them, and how often do we see an error that gives 2 bases on a pickoff attempt? For a guy at first, it's not the first time. In fact, it's the 3rd. And now back to Ryder Woodson. Still no pitches at home quite yet for Buczkowski. The one time that he did struggle, he inherited runners. Here's a runner on third base to him. The pitch home, just outside for the sidearmer. And Woodson doesn't even think about it.
And every time they've done it, it's been costly. Against Chatham is the most signature time, but again, you can't do that.
Buczkowski last time out was against Chatham. Pitches one in there for a ball just inside this time. 2 balls, no strikes, and 1 out. And late in that Chatham game last time, where an error was made a similar fashion, not by Buczkowski, it was Buczkowski who came into the game late in the 9th looking for a save, walked the bases loaded as the 2-0 comes home just inside from Woodson. And now the count 3-0. And in that against Chatham, he was able to strand the bases loaded, allow no runs to score, and again pitch well, but he saw 5 total batters just to get the 3 outs. The 3-0 comes home. And this one gets away from Costello on the walk. It is Peralta. Falmouth up 3-0. That one likely a passed ball. And a frustrating one at that.
Costello has struggled a bit defensively. Moved from left to behind the dish to catch, and just feels like he's a little distracted right now.
It's not the same Costello that we saw early in the season. Of course, he's still an all-star starter. He's been incredible, but working to find that all-star rhythm he began the season with. Woodson now at first base by way of the walk. And overall, it is a pass ball by Costello as the pitch comes into the new batter, out of the left side in Braden Jeffries, also for a ball. It seems for Buczkowski, Kasey, when he sees himself in trouble, that's when it builds up against him. And, without the pass ball, of course, still runners on the corners, but a frustrating one for Buczkowski as the 1-0 comes home. Outside, gets away from Costello again as it nicks off his glove into the backstop. And off towards second is Woodson. This one also could be a pass ball as it hit off the glove. They do say it is a wild pitch instead.
Wild pitch, but I think Costello knows he could have done a little bit of a better job there.
And now another runner in scoring position for Falmouth. The lefty batter in Jeffries gets set. The pitch comes home from Buczkowski, and Jeffries grounds it to the dugout. His own one on the first base side.
So it's an unearned run, but charged to Miller. So he owned the walk.
Unearned both due to the pass ball and the two-base error that Buczkowski gave up. So if you see a couple more batters get on, it could eventually become earned against Miller. The 2-1. Hard hit ball right side there by Jeffries. Up against the wall, it drops. Rounding third is Woodson. He comes home to score. Stand-up RBI double for Braden Jeffries. His first extra base hit on the season makes it 4-0 Falmouth.
Just a couple of big innings. It's all Falmouth has needed. And we talk about a little bit of a decline from Costello, but Buczkowski leaving too much over the heart of the zone, and he pays for it in the end.
That's Buczkowski's first earned run since his last rough outing on June 30th against Brewster, where again in 1/3 of an inning he allowed 4. And again, the score now 4-0 in favor of the Commodores. Here's Carter White on the left side. First pitch misses. Looking back to that no-hitter in Harwich, it continues to be a no-hitter, but Harwich tied it up in bottom 9 and now have a chance to win it going into extras. The 1-0 there for a strike on the outside edge to the batter in Carter White.
Love a good big bookend game. Run for the Anglers in the first, and then the tying run in the 9th for Harwich.
And excuse me, still in the bottom of the 9th with a runner in scoring position and 2 outs. Pitch comes home on the 1-1, also there for a strike. White watches it by once more. 1-2 the count with 1 down in bottom 8. And specifically for Harwich here, would be quite sweet if they can clinch the no-hitter as well as the victory in bottom 9. As Buczkowski looks in for the 1-2, comes home with it. Chopper up the first base line. Big race here. Buczkowski slips, can't get it, knocks the ball into foul territory. A thought to come home from Jeffries. He doesn't. Runners again on the corners. And it looks like the grass was slippery. Buczkowski went down to grab it and fell on his back.
Yeah, I'm glad he's walking it up right now. Right off the bat, thought that might be a scary one for him, but looks to be okay.
From Illinois, number 28,
and now it's A.J. Putty. On third base, it's Jeffries. On first, it's White. They don't call it an error due to the nature of the defensive play there by Buczkowski, but surely an interesting one. And Putty steps up here looking for his 3rd RBI on the season. Rather 4th, already has 1 so far today. Pitch comes home, in there for a strike, throw at second base, skips in the dirt, gets away from the tagger there in Schaff at shortstop. And into second now is Carter White.
Not a great throw. If you're going to make that throw, you have to be confident it's going to get to second with the runner on third. You're lucky if you're Costello, it didn't get into center.
And Jeffries likely could have come home. No balls, 1 strike, and 1 out still with a 4-0 ball game at hand. Buczkowski delivers a strike in the heart of the zone. No balls and 2 strikes to count now to Putty. And checking back in Harwich It's going to extras, tied at 1 apiece. So the no-hitter not done yet. The 9-inning no-hitter is done though. The 0-2 from Butch. Misses inside. Putty on the season, more walks than strikeouts. Entering today's game, struck out once back in the second, a sac fly in the fourth, and a fly out to center in the sixth. Infield in for Bourne. The 1-2. Check swing, there for 3. And Putty down by way of the strikeout, looking. He doesn't come around. 2 outs now for Bourne, as they want to keep it as close as possible.
From Baylor, number 5, Pearson Reebok.
They've come back from a deficit as much as this without winning against Hyannis. They're going to have to do it here to get the victory. It's going to take a lot. Slanker out of the left side. The first pitch from Buchkowski in the heart of the zone for a strike. Instead, rather, it's a pinch hitter in Pearson Reebok out of Baylor, hitting 188 heading into this one. Stands at 6 foot, 178 out of the left side. The 0-1 from Buchkowski home. Misses outside.
Let's go, Pete.
Buchkowski steps back on the hill. His offense to be set up in the inning to come as the 1-1 in there misses outside as well. Bourne in the top of the 9th will bring Williams, Costello, and Overbeek to the plate. 2, 3, and 4. It's the part of the order that you want, but so far has struggled. A combined 0 for 8 so far, with just 1 base appearance, as the 2-1 by Buchkowski finds itself on the outside edge to even the count at 2s. The only one of those 3 to get on base so far was Andrew Costello, who was hit by a pitch. Other than that, 2 strikeouts, 0 for 8. The luck has got a turn for Bourne. Here's the 2-2 from Buchkowski. Bottom of the zone, strike 3. Gets the K to come and strikes out his final 2 with a backwards K. Bourne down by 4 as we take you to the top of the 9th on the Bourne Braves Broadcasting Network and Cape League TV.
Massachusetts resident and don't have a bachelor's, you could be attending 4Cs for free, all while preparing for careers that actually move you forward. Aviation maintenance, nursing, dental, funeral service, we've got it all. capecod.edu/free.
Heading to Nantucket this summer? Skip the traffic and take to the skies with Cape Air. With convenient flights from Norwood to Nantucket, you can start your vacation sooner without the hassle of traffic. That way you spend more time relaxing and less time getting there. Experience the Cape Air difference and book your next flight today at capeair.com. Let Cape Air be your wings in the Northeast.
Cape Cod 5 is proud to be the official banking partner of the Cape Cod Baseball League. Cape Cod 5 offers a broad range of financial products and services tailored for every stage in your financial journey. Reach out to us. We're here to help.
If you can dream it, if you can cruise in it, if you can summer in it, fish from it, or take it for a day at the beach, we can protect it. The Baldwin Group. Protecting the possible.
Try it, then buy it. Rent a new cat for up to 90 days. Then apply 100% of the rental cost to the purchase and save. The Milton Cat Rent to Purchase offer. Try it, then buy it. Go to miltoncat.com/RPO.
Top 9 and Bourne looking for a comeback. And the Braves are going to need it here. Pecor still out there for the Commodores. It's 4-0 right now in favor of Falmouth after they score 2 more in bottom 8. Up to bat for Bourne, it's Cooper Williams, Andrew Costello, and Josiah Overbeek. Their final 3 hopes here with just 3 outs to work with. And Pecor, who was very solid an inning ago, threatened or allowed some runners to threaten but not come around. We'll need to keep it a little cleaner here. Bourne allowed Schaff to get the third, and he doesn't come around to score. Or excuse me, it was Rigdon. This Bourne team has very much struggled. Now, 0 runs over their last 16 innings. Going back to yesterday's game against the YD Red Sox. And the Heartbreaker Braves wanting to stay true to their moniker and come back today. A Falmouth team that has been excellent with their pitching staff. Only 3 allowed hits so far. And Williams out of the left side gets set. Pecor on the mound for the first pitch home. Williams skies it back over the netting and high. Out of play. It's a Bourne team that often has shown the inconsistencies offensively. It was a demoralizing one yesterday. Only 2 hits that came in the span of 1 inning. No hits other than that was from Williams and Vasquez. The 0-1 misses low and outside. Williams, with that double in yesterday's game, moved up to second in the order, and a chance today to really earn the spot and potentially keep himself there. Heading into this game, he had only hit 7th, 8th, or 9th. Rocks his bat in the left side. The pitch home, upstairs. 2-1 with nobody gone in top 9. And for Bourne specifically, we've seen them go on streaks of good or bad. Before the 4-game win streak that preceded yesterday's game, it was 3 consecutive losses. Bourne, if they lose today, will have back-to-back L's. Pecor looking to keep it that way. The 2-1. Williams smacks it right side and through into the outfield, and Bourne have a runner on. A big momentum starter, and now for Andrew Costello a chance to get something going. He's had a rough day at the plate, 0 for 2 with a strikeout, and it got on once by way of a hit by pitch.
How about Cooper Williams? He's been really good at the dish. Just doing his job. That's what you need out of him.
Gets his first hit of the day. Started 0 for 4 with no strikeouts, but had hard contact. Line went out to left, deep in center field back in the first. You got to commend him. Pitch home to Costello. Takes low and outside. Pecor, again, has allowed runners to get on. And against Bourne, has been solid. Only 1 earned run in now around 4 innings pitched. Costello waves his black bat and gets set with an open stance in the righty's box. Pecor set for the 1-0. Now out of the stretch, looks in, kicks in, fires. Upstairs, chin high to Costello. He takes it for a ball, 2-0 the count. Even through the ups and downs for Andrew Costello, he has stayed true to his plate discipline. Earned a lot of walks back in the month of June. And is seeing still a lot of pitches, as much as he can. A deep breath for Pecor once again. Williams on first base, no movement. The 2-0 home. Costello drives it left side and far. This one caught. Carter White gets it on a chase at the warning track. That ball well over 100 miles per hour off the barrel, but to no luck for Andrew Costello. 1 down in the 9th.
It's the best we've seen from him today. And obviously no moral victories, but I think he's happy that he made some good contact going back to the dugout.
Got to have contact like that. He really wasn't finding much there, but that's the type of swing from Andrew Costello we had come to know and love not too long ago. And here is Josiah Overbeek. If Bourne wants to get this done, it's going to be with the new guys, with Cooper Williams there on first. Overbeek here with Mabius and Vasquez on deck and in the hole. Look at first base. Williams dives in safe. So can it be the fresh faces to get it done? It'll have to be likely more than that. Bourne down by 4 here with 1 out in the top of the 9th. Overbeek out of the left side. Pecor, his first time seeing him. Gets set, kicks and fires. Overbeek takes it over Main Street for a strike. Bourne with a rough day offensively, trying to salvage something. They've been fantastic at finding that rhythm late in games. Here's the 0-1 from Pecor. Overbeek takes off the plate outside for a ball. In the 8th, 9th, and beyond, including the 10th, they have been dominating teams, outscoring opponents 34-4. A remarkable number that will slowly decrease today. It'll be 34-6, still incredible. The 1-1, Overbeek watching it again. It's a ball off the plate outside. With the 2 runs back in the 8th here for the Commodores, they slowly cut into that deficit, but again, Bourne has been an 8th inning beyond team. 23 runs in the 8th inning, by far their most. Next is 17, which they scored in the 7th, so still late in games. Pecor set for the 2-1. Looks in and deals. Overbeek takes the strike, bottom of the zone on the off speed. He has not swung at a pitch just yet. Watching all he needs here from Pecor. It's been 4 consecutive. No movement from Williams on first. He doesn't need to. The 2-2. Overbeek swings and misses. His second strikeout of the day, and after his debut against Orleans all fiery, he's slowed down just a tad. And now time for Berkeley Mabius.
Would be a good time for your first hit.
I was about to say, he is yet to have a first hit as a member of the Braves. Can do it here to start a rally. Bourne will need him, as well as Vasquez and Rigdon behind him to score. It'll have to be those 4, with 2 down in the 9th. The pitch home. He cracks up the middle of the infield. This one gets into the glove of Woodson. He can't make the throw in time, and he's safe. And there is the first hit of the season for Berkeley Mabius on the chopped grounder.
Not a conventional hit, but you'll take it. Always takes one. We saw what happened with Vasquez.
It's the infield signal. Vasquez got the first hit of the ball game for Bourne here back in the 2nd. Has gone 0 for 2 since. And again, he'll have to keep it going. Bourne just needs that rally to start. On second base now Cooper Williams, and on first, Berkeley Mabius. First pitch here from Pecor. Vasquez watches it down low and for a ball. Bourne overall, if they drop this one, set to drop to 10-10-3 on the season, still an even 500, and against the West specifically, 4-3-2. The 1-0, he foul tips back into the glove of J.J. Kennett. 1 ball, 1 strike, and 2 down. No point in putting motion in the base paths at all for Bourne, as if you get out, you lose the game, and those runs are going to need help from behind him anyways. And Pecor now set once again, looking for the 2-inning save. The 1-1 home, just outside, and a pick back to second. It's late, rather not a save, with the lead at 4. He did enter the game with a 2-run lead, but now that it's a little bit bigger, it won't be officially that. Holding these Bourne players at bay despite allowing them to get on. Rigdon all the way to 3rd last time, and already 2 on here in the 9th. A deep breath from Pecor. Looks in, kicks and fires. Over the heart of the plate for a strike. And Bourne down to their final strike in the ball game. It'll be Paul Vasquez if Bourne wants to keep it alive. Shoulders the lumber in the righty's box. The count at 2-2. Slow caps begin from Falmouth. The pitch home. High fly ball, right side toward the Falmouth dugout. This one out of play. Fights off 1 again. Compared to the first game for Vasquez, where he went 0 for 4 with 4 Ks, he's looked better over these last two. A double yesterday for his first hit in a Bourne Brave uniform. And already a hit today. His average at 222. The pitch comes home. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. Falmouth with revenge. Final score 4-0 in favor of the Commodores. And despite the eventful day with the All-Stars in draft for Bourne, they can't get it done. A frustrating one offensively for the second straight day, and Bourne in back-to-back games gets shut out for their first 2 times this season.
Yeah, I mean, it's disappointing when the offense had been waking up. You're on a 4-game win streak, and then you run into 2 walls in the YD Red Sox and the Falmouth Commodores. YD makes a little more sense. They're the best team in the league, but Falmouth is a team the Bourne Braves no hit earlier in the season, had an undefeated record against. It's disappointing when the offense just can't wake up at the right time.
And they certainly did not today. Overall, the winning pitcher going to be Putnam for the Falmouth Commodores. The losing pitcher going to be the starter for Bourne in Musso, and then no save out there due to the gap. Kaydence Kilhof will be joined by Jackson Kircher, who is the star reliever for Bourne today, in just a few moments here on the Bourne Braves Broadcasting Network and Cape League TV. We'll step aside for a few, and when we come back, it'll be Kaydence alongside Kircher.
Massachusetts resident and don't have a bachelor's, you could be attending 4Cs for free, all while preparing for careers that actually move you forward. Aviation maintenance, nursing, dental, funeral service, we've got it all. capecod.edu/free.
Heading to Nantucket this summer? Skip the traffic and take to the skies with Cape Air. With convenient flights from Norwood to Nantucket, you can start your vacation sooner without the hassle of traffic. That way you spend more time relaxing and less time getting there. Experience the Cape Air difference and book your next flight today at capeair.com. Let Cape Air be your wings in the Northeast.
If you can dream it, if you can cruise in it, if you can summer in it, fish from it, or take it for a day at the beach, we can protect it. The Baldwin Group, protecting the possible.
Cape Cod 5 is proud to be the official banking partner of the Cape Cod Baseball League. Cape Cod 5 offers a broad range of financial products and services tailored for every stage in your financial journey. Reach out to us. We're here to help.
Try it, then buy it. Rent a new cat for up to 90 days. Then apply 100% of the rental cost to the purchase and save. The Milton Cat Rent to Purchase offer. Try it, then buy it. Go to miltoncat.com/RPO.
Reader's Hardwood Supply is a candy store for wood, whether you're a professional or an amateur. Reader's Hardwood Supply carries over 70 species of both domestic and imported lumber from around the world, displayed in over 300 self-serve bins for your selection. So for your next project, make it your masterpiece with stock from Reader's Hardwood Supply. The woods of the world are here at Reader's Hardwood Supply.
Massachusetts resident and don't have a bachelor's, you could be attending 4Cs for free, all while preparing for careers that actually move you forward. Aviation maintenance, nursing, dental, funeral service, we've got it all. capecod.edu/free.
Heading to Nantucket this summer? Skip the traffic and take to the skies with Cape Air. With convenient flights from Norwood to Nantucket, you can start your vacation sooner without the hassle of traffic. That way you spend more time relaxing and less time getting there. Experience the Cape Air difference and book your next flight today at capeair.com. Let Cape Air be your wings in the Northeast.
If you can dream it, if you can cruise in it, if you can summer in it, fish from it, or take it for a day at the beach, we can protect it. The Baldwin Group, protecting the possible.
Cape Cod 5 is proud to be the official banking partner of the Cape Cod Baseball League. Cape Cod 5 offers a broad range of financial products and services tailored for every stage in your financial journey. Reach out to us. We're here to help.
Try it, then buy it. Rent a new cat for up to 90 days. Then apply 100% of the rental cost to the purchase and save. The Milton Cat Rent to Purchase offer. Try it, then buy it. Go to miltoncat.com/RPO.
Reader.
Kaydence Kilhof with Jackson Kircher fieldside.
Hey Devon, thanks so much. I'm joined by right-handed pitcher Jackson Kircher. Jackson, you pitched 2 2/3 perfect innings today. What was helping you control Falmouth?
Yeah, I think just getting ahead with the fastball and then getting to let my off speeds work definitely helped out.
You haven't given up an earned run all summer long. What's your mindset been, and how are you going to continue the same approach?
Yeah, I mean, it's probably bound to happen, so I'm just trying to be the same guy every day, just fill up the strike zone.
This is Bourne's second loss in a row. What do you think you guys got to improve on the most?
I think we just all around maybe focus. I don't know, just like hitting with runners in scoring position, but I think we're all good. We'll figure it out.
You were named an all-star today. Congratulations, by the way. What does this honor mean to you?
Yeah, no, it's actually great. It's one of the goals that I had coming to the Cape, so I'm very excited.
All right, thanks so much, Jack.
Yeah, thank you.
Thank you very much, and thank you to Cape Cod Baseball League All-Star Jackson Kircher. We really appreciate you listening along today. A reminder, this broadcast is a copyrighted production of the Cape Cod Baseball League. Any unauthorized duplication, retransmission, or other use is strictly prohibited. We'll be right back here on the Bourne Braves Broadcasting Network and Cape League TV. It's the post-game Tomahawk Talk coming up.
Massachusetts resident and don't have a bachelor's? You could be attending 4Cs for free, all while preparing for careers that actually move you forward. Aviation maintenance, nursing, dental, funeral service, we've got it all. capecod.edu/free.
Heading to Nantucket this summer? Skip the traffic and take to the skies with Cape Air. With convenient flights from Norwood to Nantucket, you can start your vacation sooner without the hassle of traffic. That way you spend more time relaxing and less time getting there. Experience the Cape Air difference and book your next flight today at capeair.com. Let Cape Air be your wings in the Northeast.
If you can dream it, if you can cruise in it, if you can summer in it, fish from it, or take it for a day at the beach, we can protect it. The Baldwin Group. Protecting the possible.
Cape Cod 5 is proud to be the official banking partner of the Cape Cod Baseball League. Cape Cod 5 offers a broad range of financial products and services tailored for every stage in your financial journey. Reach out to us. We're here to help.
Try it, then buy it. Rent a new cat for up to 90 days. Then apply 100% of the rental cost to the purchase and save. The Milton Cat Rent to Purchase offer. Try it, then buy it. Go to miltoncat.com/RPO.
Reader's Hardwood Supply is a candy store for wood, whether you're a professional or an amateur. Reader's Hardwood Supply carries over 70 species of both domestic and imported lumber from around the world, displayed in over 300 self-serve bins for your selection. So for your next project, make it your masterpiece with stock from Reader's Hardwood Supply. The woods of the world are here at Reader's Hardwood Supply.
Massachusetts resident and don't have a bachelor's? You could be attending 4Cs for free, all while preparing for careers that actually move you forward. Aviation maintenance, nursing, dental, funeral service, we've got it all. capecod.edu/free.
Heading to Nantucket this summer? Skip the traffic and take to the skies with Cape Air. With convenient flights from Norwood to Nantucket, you can start your vacation sooner without the hassle of traffic. That way you spend more time relaxing and less time getting there.
Welcome into the post-game Tomahawk Talk after the Bourne Braves fall to the Falmouth Commodores 4-0. I'm Kaydence Kilhof, joined by Devon, Jarvis, and Kasey Kazliner. And Kasey, the Braves just couldn't get anything going offensively.
Back-to-back shutouts. The Braves were only shut out twice all of last season, and now shut out twice this season. And again, the offense just not being able to capitalize, not walking enough, striking out too much. You're facing some good arms on the mound, putting them. likes to work quick, and we saw already this season the Braves have struggled against pitchers that like to work quick out of their mechanics, but once again, just not doing enough. When some of the best hitters on the team, like Andrew Costello, Matt Bolton, aren't producing, it's hard to supplement that with the depth guys that are new and still getting adjusted to the wood bats. Good to see Berkeley Mabius get his first hit as a Bourne Brave, but again, the offense just not doing enough, and the pitching wasn't bad today. I thought Austin Musso did a solid job. Jackson Kircher, who you just talked to, did a very good job, I thought, out of the bullpen, but just not enough, and that's the theme we've talked about this year, the offense not doing enough.
And I think you talk about there with a great point that even in the games where Bourne found inconsistencies on offense, you still have the bedrock of these players in the Bourne lineup that would come through every single time. Luke Costello, Andrew Costello, Matt Bolton, whoever it may be, just didn't really have it over these recent stretch of games. And of course, Luke Costello not here right now, but specifically with the Bourne Braves, you have to have those guys who are so consistent for this team come through. When they don't, it's going to be really tough, and that's what it was today for Bourne.
And we've talked a lot about consistency all season long, but also we have so many newcomers coming in. How long do we think it's going to take for that chemistry to finally settle?
I think it's getting adjusted to the wood bat that takes time. I think 3 to 4 games sometimes. And we saw Paul Vasquez. He went 0 for 4 with 4 strikeouts in his debut, but now he has back-to-back games with hits. It's kind of an ebbs and flows thing and kind of a feel thing for some of these guys. We saw Berkeley Mabius make contact in the past few games and not get hits until tonight. So I think it's one of those things that will come as it goes on. But at the same time, though, it's more manufacturing runs and being able to capitalize. You had Blake Schaff on third, could not bring him in. I want to see the top of the order produce a little bit more. So again, you don't have to rely on the bottom part of the order that is still new.
And that's exactly right. You know, chemistry is built, and by the time these guys see themselves potentially into the playoffs, it's going to be fully there as you kind of have gone through the bulk of what the roster turnover is going to look like. And Bourne hopefully still with more players to come out from Team USA, but at the same time, you got to have the consistent guys show up and act as leaders on this team. You hope that back-to-back shutouts, you mentioned only 2 last year, you get it in 2 games this year. It's got to be a little bit of a wake-up call for this offense. We've seen Bourne respond from losses, back-to-back losses into 3 now, or 3 losses a little bit ago. You turn that into 4 wins. Bourne with back-to-back losses today. You have a chance against a Wareham team that had been struggling so far this season, but with a win today, they're going to be a tough team to beat tomorrow that has already beat the Bourne Braves. It should be interesting. And Bourne specifically against these West teams, with the bulk of those games coming up, have to make sure they don't make simple mistakes. They beat themselves again today. There were errors out there, 3 total. Bourne allowed runs to score, and only 1 earned run in total by the Commodores today of the 4 that scored. And of course, that still would have beat the Braves as they put up a donut, but it has to stop. You can't have these errors, you can't have the simple mistakes, and you can't beat yourself.
Well, everyone hoping for more players to join this Brave squad, but we can guarantee you more coverage coming up. Guys, thanks so much for joining me in the post-game Tomahawk Talk. Coming up after the break, I'll be speaking with the Bourne Braves beat reporter Nate Laird about the loss.
Massachusetts resident and don't have a bachelor's, you could be attending 4Cs for free, all while preparing for careers that actually move you forward. Aviation maintenance, nursing, dental, funeral service, we've got it all. capecod.edu/free.
Heading to Nantucket this summer? Skip the traffic and take to the skies with Cape Air. With convenient flights from Norwood to Nantucket, you can start your vacation sooner without the hassle of traffic. That way you spend more time relaxing and less time getting there. Experience the Cape Air difference and book your next flight today at capeair.com.
Welcome back into the post-game Tomahawk Talk. I'm Kaydence Kilhof, joined by the Bourne Braves beat reporter Nate Laird. And Nate, you spoke to field manager Scott Landers about the loss. What did he tell you?
Yeah, man of very few words tonight after the loss. He was disappointed with how the team played. Obviously, the bats weren't going for the second straight game. I asked him specifically about the play in the 4th inning there where they had 2 errors on the same play. I asked him what he saw on that play. He answered with lack of everything.
So, Nate, in the mid-game interview I had with field manager Scott Landers, he told me that the offense just needs to get back on track. That's what he said before the game about the loss to YD yesterday. I'm sure that's what he's going to say tomorrow. How do you think this offense can get back on track?
They need to string hits together. They had 5 hits. That's not a lot, but you can at least get a few runs with that if you can put them together. They had a little bit of a rally almost there in the final frame, but you have to put them together and just produce more at the plate, get some more walks, get runners on base.
And all week long, the Braves have let their opponents score the first run of the game, and today they didn't even score a run themselves. But Nate, let me ask you, how can they stop giving up these early leads to the other teams?
Yeah, I mean, starting pitching has been a rotation as of recent for the Braves. You've got guys leaving for the draft to go back to college, starting new arms. Obviously, Musso today was his first start after relief appearances for all of the season. So it's going to be a little bit of changeover. There's definitely a big difference between being a starting pitcher and a reliever. So it's just about the guys getting adjusted. Hopefully, as they get more time as starters, they're going to be more adjusted and have less outings like this one.
A lot of adjustments need made, but that's all we have for you tonight here at the Falmouth Commodores field. But we have more coverage for you coming up tomorrow, home at Doran Park. We'll see you then.